How's it going? Oh, we are on. We're live. Okay, cool. Can you hear me all right? Awesome. Yeah, I heard the echo. You're good. Hold on. Let me close my door. I have my door. All right. So how's it going? Oh yeah, of course, of course. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta share my screen. What do you mean? Okay. Yeah, probably. I'm actually. Hold on. I'm gonna share this. Um, share this via Twitter. What's your tag on Twitter, dude? Yeah. What was your handle? O-R-R-A. I'm sorry. URRKAN? Me? Oh, I probably haven't switched my camera on yet. I'm sorry, dude. Hold on. I'm just trying to. Um, really? What? So am I not here? Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, dude, I don't even see me either. Oh, that's because it's all black. What the heck? This is this is really weird. Hold on. Let's see here. Here's the chat. Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. What about now? Am I showing up now? Okay. I have this mechanism on my webcam to where I can open and close the slide, and I always have it closed, because of the NSA and things like that. What do you mean? No kidding. Ah, okay. Yeah, I noticed some of the streams I was watching a few days ago, like people would be talking, but you couldn't see them in the stream. Yeah, really weird. Oh yeah, those are always nice. I actually have one of those going on my phone right now with Twitter. Like the buttons just don't pop up for Twitter right now, and it's only been the last 2 days. It's really strange. It is, but hey, don't knock the technology, man. Okay. actually having a lot of fun with the piece I'm doing right now. So, it's a comic book page. It's a commission for um, someone. No, no. I've done everything but color it. I goofed up and I fell behind on my commissions, and I mixed up two people's deadlines. So, oh man, dude, it was my girlfriend bought me a new planner because I haven't bought a planner since the new year. So um, yeah, I got called an idiot. Nice, but no, this is a comic book page for one of my other clients. Oh yeah, Chromecast. I haven't ever tried. I used to do the what's that? You can throw YouTube up on your TV, right? I think that was the PlayStation I used to do that with. Dude, I got this desk. It was a great deal off of Amazon. It was only like 130 bucks for it's like a drafting table and it's got like an extra little side table and drawers and everything. And but the little side table slides out from underneath the draft. You know how a drafting table goes up at an angle. The little slide comes out from underneath that on the left side of the desk. I was gonna put my second monitor on it. It's one of the reasons why I bought the desk. My monitor's too heavy, and I put it on there, and it starts like bowing. I was like, damn it. Um, so I gotta figure out something. I don't have my second monitor up right now. So, oh yeah, yeah. Well, I have it just so I can see my I guess you can see my Twitter right now. Just so I can see my full page of the comic book I'm drawing, like the actual print size. So I know how to scale things properly. If that makes any sense. Right. Usually, isn't it like 10 point at 300 DPI? That's, yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah. No, I mean lettering sizes change depending on like the attitude of the character and stuff like that. Anyways. Oh yeah, what font do you use? Oh, say if you say Blamblot Pro, that's what everyone uses. Dude, on Sundays, I'm thinking about doing this 24-hour stream, and like every hour do a page. That way, it's 24 pages for a comic book. Like, and it's gonna be make a page or make a comic in a day. You know, I don't think the quality's gonna be very good, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. Dude, you should join me just to keep me company. Not for the full 24 hours, but just for fun. Yeah. Um, Well, I was thinking about just winging it. And, I don't know. I didn't want to be too serious about it. I mean, if you think I should do it by script, yeah, that's true. True. Good idea, actually. You do. I have a hard time coming up with good ideas because, with how cynical I am, it stops me in my tracks. Right? Yeah. No, I get you, dude. I feel you on that. A lot of people want things done without learning how to do them. Dude, I don't want to talk about what's going on in Comicscape, but that stuff is crazy. Stuff is crazy. Followers on on Twitter? Really? I've gained followers since yesterday. Um, I haven't lost, dude. I'm not. I don't really have a strong opinion about that stuff. You know, I just want to do my own thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. I always get like 50 new followers every time I post some art. Um, but I haven't posted any of my commissions lately. Um, well, it like no. I'm serious. Like last time I posted like one of my own pieces, I got like 60 followers. I went from like 250 up to 320 or something like that. Oh yeah, that one looked good, man. That one looked real good. Are you gonna get your? Oh, go ahead. Oh, right, right. You know who followed me today? The umbrella guy. I felt pretty good about that. I was like, what? What do I owe this pleasure? It was awesome. Wait, what's going on? Oh, we got people in the chat. Cool. Who? Who doesn't hate you? Oh, yeah, that drama stuff. I just want to make comic books, man. I don't care. I caught up on some live streams though, and I heard some things that are kind of upsetting. From the usual suspects. Um, what do I know? With Doug? Is Doug really the issue though? No, I didn't think so. I don't know. No, I heard everything he said, and I thought he was drunk when he was saying it because I caught up on Cecil's stream, and he was like, "Yeah, bring these people in here and let's talk to them," and he's getting very aggressive about it. Um, One of his good qualities is that he doesn't really back down. But oh, no kidding. Why? Oh yeah, you gotta. If you know anything about like what he's worked on in the past, like Veggie Tales, you know what Veggie Tales is? Yeah. So you can understand why he's like kind of like a. And if you read his books, I actually just got done reading his Cardboard. If you've seen that book of his, but he's a really like cartoony kind of guy. He's very animated. No, yeah, that is actually true. Yeah, that's actually so true, and it's like it's good to not over clean yourself, you know. But I wouldn't go more than 5 days without showering if I absolutely had to. Hmm. Well, yeah. Well, my girlfriend, she'll bathe once a day, but she has like skin repair and hair repair and all these. You know, it's like a laboratory in there. Yeah, but like I have very coarse curly hair, and I don't put shampoo in my hair except for every other shower. You know, because if my hair does not have oil in it, it just gets like frizzy, like an afro. Yeah, so I get it. It feels like it's crunchy. Here, what? What's up? Oh no, dude! I have been getting stockpiled on commissions lately. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting plenty of practice in it, and I'm getting a little bit faster. And I've got a few pages to do for this gentleman, and then I like doing the single pieces, more than I like doing sequential pages. But the pages this guy has been wanting me to do have actually been pretty decent. The theme, um, Oh, I see what you're saying. No, well, it's all been comic book stuff. I need that D&D one. That one's, I mean, D&D. But I think it's more of just fantasy stuff. I get a lot of fantasy stuff right now. So maybe I'm just good at doing fantasy. I don't know, man. I knew one. I knew actually a few of them like 5 years ago. They made bank. You'd be surprised. Like if you want quick cash, go draw some furries. Really? And you just go get paid, huh? Right. You want a pseudonym and you want to keep that away from your mainstream professional. Yeah. Yeah. It's like if J.K. Rowling was found out for having like all these erotic books, people, people would look at her a little bit differently. Right. No, I understand that. Well, no, Bernie Sanders just got found out for writing old erotic smut. I thought that was. I couldn't imagine what that Jewish socialist would write about. Ronnie Coleman. Any? Oh yeah, I actually draw on paper. I've been doing that a lot more recently. Um, I'll have to show you guys some stuff one of these times. But no, I paper. Yeah, yeah. I actually started doing like been trying to do one piece a week of my own. No, you just do it long enough, and you stack up the pile, and then you start selling them off. Arthur Brown. That's a good name. Is that a real name? Arthur Brown. I love the name Arthur. It's a good name. Yeah, it's just a bear. Oh yeah, he's not a kangaroo. He's starts with an A. I know what you're talking about though. The one with all the memes. Yeah, it's pretty meme heavy. Double D. Remember Double D show? Yeah, definitely like Arthur from Camelot, and then Arthur and the Invisibles. I have a son, so all about that movie. It's got David Bowie in it. Uh, Arthur and the Invisibles. It's a it's a cheesy movie, dude, for kids, but it's a good movie. It's about a young man who he shrinks down to the size of an ant, and he meets all the Invisibles, which are just this like race of small people. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I think they made like a whole spin-off series of it too. When my son was like 4 or 5, that's the only movie he'd watch over and over again. He loved it. Hold on 1 sec. Let me. Where are we at here? That's not you. Oh, here we go. Oh wait, that's the YouTube. I'm sorry, dude. I got so many. I need my second screen. Where are you at? There we go. Okay, I don't even see what you're drawing right now, man. You're not, are you not screen sharing? I gotta see. It's fine. I gotta find out what you're drawing. All right. Oh no, dude! Only my screen's being displayed on the YouTube. What you got here? Oh yeah. Okay. What are we talking about here? The squiggly lines. I have a question. Why is that such low resolution, man? It's all pixelated. Oh, dude, you're putting yourself through so much pain, dude. Yeah, that's true. Um, but I mean, you're working like a 10 DPI here, man. 72. Yeah, usually it's 350, or if you got a good computer, you do 600, which is insane. Wait, that's the lantern carrying Batman in a bubble. That's an awesome photo. Was that from Drawn and Quartered? Oh, okay. That's a good little Batman right there. That's cool. I like it. You have to, yeah. Can't believe the Umbrella guy's following me. That's fantastic. Yeah, nobody replied to my tweet because nobody cares about you. You're not famous. Yeah. Oh wait, do you actually have that happen? I heard that happen sometimes. Twitter will unfollow you from somebody for not active enough with them. Is that right? kidding. That is the dumbest thing. Yeah. I mean, YouTube's done that to me a few times. Like, they haven't. I hear about it all the time, but I don't get unsubscribed. I don't get the notifications sometimes. But I've noticed that it only resolves when, or it only happens when people are talking about certain topics. Yep. I stopped watching Sargon. I used to watch him all the time, but lately it's just no. I don't know. Sargon, he's changed a lot in the last few years. That's about it. Yeah. I used to watch his This Week in Stupid thing. Isn't it? No. Oh, really? Yeah. You mean the birth of YouTube right there? Birth, the birth of retaliation videos. That's what that is right there. Is Thunderfoot still doing YouTube? Yeah. Yeah. YouTube recommends him. Oh, okay. I was watching. Last time I watched him was when the Anita Sarkeesian thing was going down. Like, for he wants the Brexit thing to happen or not happen. Oh, he's a Remainer. Well, yikes. Well, you can't really knock people for having different opinions. Okay, let's talk about that. Send him a message. Does he really get science wrong? Because I thought he was he's not a nuclear physicist. What is he? He's a chemist. Oh, those chemists. He should just do a parody video where he's doing vinegar and baking soda or baking powder. Baking soda. I hate drawing frizzy hair. Never get it right. Frizz. We got more people we can invite to this stream right now. I don't know. Do you have any friends? Yeah. Oh. Dude, I watched you on a stream, on Jesse's stream, when he had Pencil for Life on there. I saw you on there too. But you were like right there. Dude. Were you there when Jean Luc popped up? Dude. Oh, really? Oh. No. I don't think Jean Luc and Pencil for Life were in the same room at the same time. Oh, she's scared. I should actually. It's too straight up and down. I had to bend to this thing. Who? Oh, Jesse. Yeah, I picked up on that too. Such a shame, dude. It's all stupid, petty stuff. So, fill me in. What's the deal with crypto? Who is crypto? Okay. The guy with the Chewbacca and Lando toy thing. Yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah. 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 Right. Well, that's the thing, though. Is like there's so many like I feel like there's so many people that you're not allowed to talk to now that it's stupid. You know, um, Dragon's trying to fill me in because I'm trying to figure out still what's going on with the whole. Yeah. Did you break his internet? Oh yeah, dude. I have Comcast. My internet was down for like a month and a half when I moved last time. Terrible. You need to be at home between the hours of 9 and 5 o'clock from February to May. Dude, have you seen that South Park episode with the cable company? Oh, you need to find that and watch it because it's so accurate to how cable companies treat their customers. They literally get off at making their customers upset. It's so funny. Oh man, my poor Christian eyes. This house smells like bread. We made so much bread the last 2 days. So we don't like buy pre-made stuff, dude. We make all of our food. Yeah. What do you mean? No, we make all kinds of. Oh, okay. No, no, no. We make wheat bread. I was like, what are you talking about? Wheat bread's actually. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Nope. I mean, we have that all-purpose flour, you know. So there's that, but that's a white flour. We usually cut that with the wheat bread, like 1/3. So because wheat, when you make wheat, it's really heavy. It's really grainy. It's like bread and it's wheat. It's all. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Like a Mennonite bakery. A Mennonite bakery. Oh, that's funny. That's good. So was it? Did you got the job? How did you like it? Hmm. Oh, okay. How'd you like them baker hours? What do you mean taking so long? Oh, no, I meant like the hours where you had to be there at like 3 o'clock in the morning to start the oven. Oh, yeah. You're keeping you're keeping the lights on, wasting the electricity. probably had some poor young Jewish kid in the back on a bicycle, you know? Yeah. Who's? Oh, White? Out of all the characters, I never really got um, attached to Green Lantern enough to really care. Mhm. Right. He's got them OJ gloves. About characters? Oh. I'm getting so much better at faces. So proud of myself. Um, I haven't really like inked or colored in someone else's work in a long time, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't. I get that. I've had some like work where it's just easier to redo the whole thing. You know what I mean? Oh, should I? Okay. Right. It's like being it's like being a residential painter, man. Like you paint your house, right? But then the electrician's got to go back in there, the plumber's got to go back in there, the carpenter's got to go nicks and scrapes everywhere, right? You just walk through the house. I already painted this, you son of a. Got to match the paint again. It's terrible. But that was like one of my only successful businesses, and I quit because I hated it so much, man. I had a company where I was painting houses down in Telluride, Colorado. That's like where Oprah and Jim Carrey and Tom Cruise and all the famous people have these big log mansions. Yeah, it's seasonal, you know. Um, but yeah, good jobs though. Good jobs. A lot of money to be made. They're always adding to their like Oprah's got a freaking helicopter pad, dude, on her house in the middle of the mountains. I know. Just sure that there's like not a military general who has the clearance to fly a helicopter through the mountains of Telluride, Colorado, dude. Just because of how dense the mountains are over there at low altitude. But Oprah's gonna fly her fat ass in there somehow. Sorry, excuse my language. The highway down to Telluride is a two-lane highway. That's Oh no, no. There's a difference between a two-lane road and a two-lane highway. You know that difference is 40 miles an hour. Yeah, scary stuff. Yeah. Well, wasn't there once a like a national speed limit? It used to be how fast as your horse could go, and then once once they got go ahead. Is there? Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. They, they should just make it 75 everywhere. School zones, right? It's the school's fault. They're not teaching the kids to look both ways before crossing the road. 8 Mile. I mean, like where? Ah, and why didn't you start a rap album? Oh, kind of disappointed in you, man. You had the street cred, and you just squandered the whole thing. Do you honestly have street cred? Okay. Oh, theft. Shoplifting. Really? I think I shoplifted when I was probably 6 or 7, and I stole a bunch of postcards. But oh, at 7 was your favorite Disney movie Robin Hood? Aladdin. You think of the new previews for the Will Smith genie one? Man, it just it looks very cheesy. It looks like straight to video. Yeah, I haven't heard that, but no, I mean I haven't heard the term used, but you're right. It does look like they just color corrected his face on a CG, you know, CG genie. He is El Conquistador. He has come to take over your stream. saw, dude, at least 20 people on Twitter drop out of Comicsgate over that whole ordeal. Like, and people I follow, you know? So bizarre. Like, they're not, they denounce being Comicsgate. Well, yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure they do. But they just don't want to be affiliated with it anymore. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, yeah. That's right. You gotta light your district on fire to get away from that. No, fortunately, it does not. I think they just don't want to be affiliated with the people inside of Comicsgate. Like, I'm gonna start my own gate. It's gonna... What? I know, but why did Jesse say that? I know why Brad said that. Um, yeah, Doug. Doug's been saying some odd stuff lately, but the one thing about this whole thing that really upset me was what one thing that it's really the only thing that upset me was one thing that Sean Luke said, and he said saying that your comic skate just isn't enough anymore. That they had to start filtering people, and that was just kind of like, dude, you know, I understand, you know, they run IndieCron, they can do whatever they want on that site, you know, do whatever you want on your site, but as far as it comes to like other people within the comic skate, you can't tell someone, hey, you're no longer comic skate, get out, you know. You think, but I mean, like, if I told you, hey, Dragon, I now pronounce you not comic skate, get out of here, I'm taking away your title, like, I could do anything to you, dude. Like, with who? Well, Vox Day tried, like, he was like the Sith. Wait, what happened to Nurkish? I thought Nurkish left because he was sick. Seriously. Wait, is that why I haven't seen her? She, are you serious? See, what's the point then? Who's the one who has the authority, like, to do that? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's just sad. It's sad to hear all this stuff going on and the way people are treating each other. And
Yeah, it shouldn't happen, but
we should all be in. I thought we were all on this together. It's a consumer thing, you know.
yep, it should be
Yeah,
together.
yeah. Well, creators. I mean, consumers are just waiting to buy stuff, you know. And, this is. I think this is mostly with like people who are directly involved in creators and stuff like that. You know, this is what it feels like. It always happens that way. You don't hear any consumers getting kicked out because this is what the whole movement's based on. The movement wouldn't be here without consumers.
Yeah, it's like I think that's um, it's the case that like you can see it happening, but no one will be like, yeah, that's what's happening, or like they're really going at it to do that. It's like no, no, but it's pretty apparent that's sort of what's happening.
So, is there like that saying like you find out who controls you by who you can't talk about,
Yeah, something like that.
right? Yeah, something. I might have that wrong or backwards or something. But, so who can't we talk about?
It's like you can see who. It's similar to the whole the money thing where you can find out who's in control of something by which you can find out who's in control of you by who you can't talk about, and you can see how things are going to happen by looking at the flow of money.
Right.
Those are the two things that people generally say. But then there's also the saying, controversy creates cash, so
Oh no, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why every single person for the last 2 weeks been talking about Captain Marvel. Dude, I unsubscribed from like 10 people that week, dude.
I don't really care about Captain Marvel.
Well, I'm at my desk 26 hours a day, and I listen to like documentaries and conspiracy things, and that's why I'm out of the loop with this Comicsgate thing right now. It's because I took a break from everyone who's Comicsgate on YouTube. That's all they were talking about was Captain Marvel.
Wait, is this not cloud? It's default on the cloud brush? Okay. Okay, I'll go with the. No, that's not the cloud brush. It looks like a cloud brush. Why is it? Yeah, I don't like. I don't particularly care about Marvel. I don't care about like like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is like, oh, that's cool, but I'm not a big like fan of it. I'm not a big fan of really anything, so it's hard for me to get jazzed up about any of this stuff.
You're not a fan of me?
Huh?
So you're not a fan of me?
I'm not a fan of anything. Like what
Cricket.
people consider a fan, I'm like I don't consider myself really a fan of that like in that.
You're breaking my heart right now.
Oh well,
You're,
have your heart
you're
broken.
my only friend, Drake.
You need better friends then.
I've been thinking about that. No, I'm like up weird hours, and everyone else is usually at work when I'm up drawing, and then my girlfriend, she's on a night schedule, so she's working at night, and so I usually sleep between the hours like 6 and noon in the morning. Everyone else is out doing their own thing.
Yeah, the whole night schedule thing.
Yeah.
Is, I'm like naturally nocturnal, and so my schedule keeps on getting shifted around. And I have to be up during the day for medical stuff. So
Mhm.
it's not coming through. What the? Pink, be more pink. The pink is not working correctly.
I mean,
The pink is not being pink enough.
check your brush settings.
Well, it's only come in at 10%, so that's why. So
Oh,
I thought it would be more pink than that.
you should color that D&D picture for me.
What D&D picture?
What I was working on.
Your colors are better though.
No, dude. McGee. You know who McGee is, Crystal?
Yeah, it's McGee. And I
Yeah.
keep on wanting to say Tits McGee, especially now that I found that she's a she.
Um, no, it was really great. She wanted me to do her commission for her, and I feel like I got the concept down of what she wanted, but then she wanted to color it, and I'm not a colorist, dude. And I think I butchered that thing trying to color it. Butchered. I don't know if you've seen it. But,
Not since the last time you showed it anywhere.
wait, did you see me working on hers?
The lizard one?
No. McGee's. Here, I'll just open it.
No.
Um,
I need to add in some black.
oh, what time is it?
It's 8.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Wait, 8. What time?
8
What time?
Eastern. Well, no, it's 10 Eastern, rather.
Yeah. Look at my screen. That's what I got. That's what I did for her.
Wait, no, that one? That one. Oh, that one?
Yeah.
It doesn't look bad. Doesn't look great, but doesn't look bad. Oh,
Yeah.
the power thing. I haven't, like, worked too much with.
The what?
The mana aura type stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's him turning into a teddy bear.
Hmm.
And, but yeah. That's what I did for her.
Yeah, what's it called? There's a certain name to that style. To, like, how it looks. But I don't know what it is.
Oh, it looks all foggy and flashy.
No, it looks like, maybe it's oversaturated? I think maybe that's what it would be. Well, I don't know.
The colors?
Yeah. Maybe? Not sure.
Maybe. But yeah, I'm not offering the color anymore after that one. And after the D&D one. It's not in my commission. I'm just going to do black and white.
Isn't Hale's hair is more brown, I think. Looks too bright. Yeah.
Do we have anybody in the chat? People watching us?
One viewer says that might be me.
Oh, we have one viewer?
I think. I don't know. I'm getting it off of
Did you scare everybody?
the dual stream thing. So I don't know what it's.
Wow, we had a lot of people come in and out.
Yeah.
The Art of Reed says hello. I don't know if he's still watching.
Well, everyone's being silent. Everyone's also from YouTube rather than Twitch, because also streaming on Twitch.
You're streaming on Twitch?
Yeah.
I'm on Twitch right now?
Yeah.
First time I've ever been on Twitch.
Yeah, I dual stream, so.
Huh.
And so far, no one has come in from fucking Twitch. I should play a game.
Well, that's why they're leaving. It's because you can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, you can.
Oh. Oh, wait, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
What the heck? That was a joke, though.
Well, let's see if I can remember how, what's his name did this. Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle showed how his, Kyle Ritter, showed how he did the Green Lantern coloring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I wonder if I can replicate it. I doubt I can, but I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right for the right place.
You're probably not.
It was something like you gotta like do something like this. And then like blur it or something like, because it's been a long oh, I'm lagging. My program is lagging. That sucks. Okay, that's good now. And it creates the whatchamacallit, the effect.
Hold on, I'm gonna from my phone, I'm going to send out
that doesn't look bad. But I did it on the wrong layer. Oh.
I only got 10% on my phone. This is not good.
View filter blur Gaussian. Is it on the top layer? Why is it? Okay. Filter. Yeah, a lot of what I'm doing is like just learning as I go.
Well, yeah. It's one of those things, dude. Like, coloring. I picked up on coloring pretty quick because you don't need to know a lot to do it. But if you want to be a good colorist, dude, you gotta put the time in.
Yeah, and you definitely have to have the right tools. Well, good enough tools.
Yeah, you need at least a pad to use to draw to do good coloring. Because I used to color with the mouse too, and dude, my coloring was so bad back then.
And there's the cat wanting to come in.
Okay.
Actually,
Go to YouTube, and then go to. Wait a second. You know what I just realized?
what's that?
I don't think I'm subbed to you on YouTube.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I don't know, I have a lot more people on whatchamacallit.
Duraken.
I have like,
Durraken.
yeah, KKEN.
KKEN.
I have a lot more people sub to me following me than I do have sub to me. Like by 100 people.
And we're live. Hi, everyone.
Hey, that didn't sound so bad.
What?
I heard the echo from.
Yeah, that was someone else's stream with you on there. That was Marmaduke.
Ah, Marmaduke. Yes.
Subscribed. All right, you have 143. Nicely done. I gotta turn my phone down.
About 60 or 70 of that was just gotten from commenting on other people.
Okay. You used to have 5 likes, but now you only have 4. Someone took their like away.
Aw. You hate me, or don't like me as much. You really don't like me. I don't know. Oh well.
We just gotta talk about something that's edgy.
Penises. No, wait, penises aren't edgy. Nipples. Wait, no. No, that's not it either.
Okay, so
This is not working.
you can't add a photo when you have a link in your tweet. That is.
Yeah.
Let me talk to Jack.
Okay, that's not working. Okay. And suddenly I got hit with a bunch of lag.
Yeah.
Like on my computer, I mean. Something's trying to do something on my computer.
You're overdoing it. Or overdoing it. Hold on, dude. I'm gonna grab my phone charger. We'll be right back.
Alright.
Give me a sec. Watch out, Chungus. Are you veggie? Like it.
Let's try, I don't know, 6. I guess. Filter, color gradient. Does that work? No. Pattern.
All right, I'm back. What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Let's see, 4.
You had 2 people watching, and then you scared them away.
Maybe. I mean, why would they be scared away?
Why?
Yes, why?
Because you're coloring with a mouse.
Indeed, that is horrible.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, I'm going to have my phone right here so I can see people pop into the chat. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie right now.
Can't hear it.
Okay.
For a second there, my cat was like meowing, trying to get in the room. Amazingly, he stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Usually he'll just sit there for hours on end and just keep on meowing. Okay, I guess that works.
The background looks pretty good.
Most of that's from the art side, but from the line work side.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Looks awful if I
Yeah,
turn up that. Oh
you're
no, it
using,
looks good from that.
yeah, look, you're using a soft brush. It looks like a texture brush.
Yeah, it's a cloud brush I just found.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You need to start adding more weight. Do you know what I mean?
Like where? What?
On the underside of the clouds, you want to blend that in until where it's dark enough to almost match the black.
Yeah, I couldn't. That's my main problem with that stuff. I can't do it right.
What do you mean?
I've never been able to do that with clouds.
You want me to teach you how to do that?
Sure.
Okay. What kind of settings are you used to using on your brush?
My brush usually is set to 10% opacity and 50 or 100% flow. And I usually use the normal brush when I'm doing like that type of stuff.
So do you use like multiplier screen or anything like that?
Depends on the layer.
Okay. Are you in a masked layer?
Huh?
Are you in a masked layer right now? Like, are
Masked?
you? Yeah.
I don't know what
Are
that means.
you just using a normal layer right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's just your color. So, like, go to your color palette. Let me see that.
You mean the color picker?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
And then I drop over your purple that you have already colored.
this is the darkest. It's the darkest one I see.
Right. Now you see your color picker there, where the right side is very bright
Yeah,
as
yeah,
far as pigment, and then the left side is kind of gray.
yeah.
Drag your picker down to the corner, the bottom right corner, not to where it's not too bright.
You mean to about like 75, 75? Well, 25, 75.
No, go darker.
Darker?
Yeah.
About there?
Now keep going darker. Don't be afraid.
Um, there's a little bit of lag, so.
Right there.
Okay.
Right there. Oh yeah, there. I'm sorry, dude. There is light. Yeah, that's pretty good there. And then if you're just using,
Wait. What am I? Like, I'm at like 90% of the way on both sides.
bump it to 80. Like go back a little bit.
80. And upwards. To jump? Yeah. So saturation 80, brightness 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me go find an actual, like, yeah, cause did you see that Batman picture? That Batman
That you
what was
colored?
it? Yeah, the one before for John Malin.
Yeah.
Like, and you saw the other one that I put up, and I was like, holy shit, that looks so much better, even though the actual coloring is like worse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're getting it though. I mean,
I mean the clouds and all like that were like really made it pop and stand out. Like, yeah, I
oh,
need to work on backgrounds. That's it. Yeah.
well, like modern backgrounds in comics is 99% textured brushes now, so um, you don't really have to do a lot of blending yourself. But oh wow, you got a big brush.
Yeah, the normal setting, but I can cut it down.
But you want to keep darkening that up until the black starts disappearing just a little bit. See, and then you're starting. Look, it's starting to look pretty good. But don't be afraid of getting it a little muddy. And if this isn't working, you just grab a photo of clouds off of Google and throw it in there behind your inks.
Yeah, I've seen textures too. I was like, yeah, I'll just do that, and then I tried. I was like, no, that's not working for me.
What do you mean? Right now? You try that right now?
No, before I've done it with some pictures. I'm like, it's too realistic. The colors clash too much.
Oh yeah, I used to do that, but I used to run it through a Gaussian blur or a motion blur, and then add noise to it to distort it a little bit, just so it didn't look too sharp. That's usually what happens. It ends up looking a little too sharp for your picture.
No, that flattened it too much. Damn it.
So I'm gonna start my comic book probably in 2 months, dude.
The one that you were talking about before, or
No, no. I'm just gonna do something that I really, really love, and I'm not gonna. I don't really care what other people, because I keep thinking like in a marketing perspective, I'm like, what will people really love? It's like, well, if I do that, I'm gonna fall out of love with what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna do my own thing, and it's gonna be free to read.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be free to read, and then I'm gonna build a website to where you can go read it. And then after I got like 3 issues up there, I'll do a campaign to have it in a physical format.
Yeah, that sounds like a good option to do. I mean, that's
Well,
what a lot of these web novels are. Not web novels, web comics
I
are.
noticed that. You know what I've also noticed is that for one, that's how you build an audience real quick, right? Well, not real quick. I mean, as fast as you can put out pages. But not only that is that you have a die-hard audience, right? They know what they're getting into. They know what they're about to buy, and they're more likely to buy it because they know, because they've been hanging around reading your book for so many months.
Yeah.
You know, and I just I can't go and be one of these people who are like, it's a promise that we'll get the book to you. I can't do that anymore. I want the book ready to go as soon as the campaign's up.
Yeah, I can, like, if I had the money and everything to do that, I'd go that way. But, I just uh, sort of accidentally into the having a book completed, pretty much, and just can't do anything with it except be like, here's the book. Now what? You know?
Well, I mean, if this doesn't work out, put it up for free to read. You know, if you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do put a digital thing. Put
Yeah,
a PDF. Try to raise up to like a few funds and see if
yeah.
that works out.
But dude, I love making I used to write stories all the time. I've published some novels. Didn't sell very well, but I just wasn't good at marketing myself at the time. But I love writing like fantasy novels, like hero stories for children.
Yeah.
You know, but I actually had a book going for a while where it got me like 6,000 followers on a Facebook page in like 6 months. That was pretty good.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Now it is because of the way Facebook's set up, but this is before Facebook made like
Oh.
it impossible for your page to show up in anybody else's like feed.
Well, I mean, I do that web novel thing, and it's pretty hard to do, because you slowly get up there, like because you're competing with so many people,
Yeah,
and it just gets pushed out like almost immediately.
yeah.
But you know, the real way to succeed on all this stuff is just do it consistently.
Oh yeah, repetition will get you there, even if you're terrible at it.
Yeah.
If you're consistent, people love that. They can come back, you know. Um, and that's how most of this works. Like Ethan, no one would have cared if Ethan if like he just popped on YouTube day one of his Indiegogo, you know, because he's been there for a while and he's been promoting himself.
Yeah, it also is part of how the YouTube algorithm works. Is that you have to be consistent, and if you're consistent and then you're not consistent, then you get penalized for it.
What?
Yeah,
How?
it deranks you. It puts you lower in their algorithmic thing.
Might as well just start a new channel.
Yeah, like if you've been around for a long time, you also get a like you get lower ranking in there. That's why I'm like, dude, it's not this. Like your success, it's like it's a culmination of like several different factors. Not everyone can copy that. Like even if they do the exact same thing or were in like the perfect situation,
Wait, what
it's
are you talking about?
with like Ethan or whatever. You don't
Oh,
like he wouldn't have jumped up that if it wasn't as like just a perfect storm of just stuff. I mean, he'd
well,
probably get higher than high count, but it would probably take a lot longer.
I think he a lot of it is credible to he's got a career, people
Yeah.
know him. The other side of it is I think the Star Wars hype really pushed him up there. Because the Last Jedi really like world class bullshitters. It really gave everyone ammunition, you know, to get recognition.
Hey, peeking, peeking.
Huh?
Someone came in. Peeking.
Oh,
Peeking.
so oh hey, yeah, see it. Um, hey, no one can see what I'm drawing, dude.
What do you... Well, are you switching back to the thing? What the hell?
No, no, I'm here. It's just your screen doesn't switch.
I see it on yours. I see yours. Like when I do that, I see... Let's see. Oh, I'm on Hangout. That's why. That's what it is. Okay. Now you can see. I wasn't on Hangout.
Oh, okay. Well, not now. You need to talk. Let me see if
Yep,
yours.
yep, it's there. But it's showing my desktop, so there. Now it'll show.
Okay.
Stupid thing.
Cool. More art, he says. More art. We're trying to pump this out as fast as we can and at industrialized speed from the comfort of our own houses.
Oh wow, there's that much lag between Restream? Shit.
What?
You were saying Peek Pekin said more art, and then I was like, what is he talking about? It's like, is something wrong with this? And then I looked, like, 10 seconds later it popped up. So yeah, it's a pretty good lag there.
Oh, no kidding.
Because I'm using application from Restream that displays the chat from both Twitch and YouTube.
Oh, that's right. You said something about being on Twitch right now.
Not that it matters since no one's saying anything on Twitch and no one's here from Twitch.
Yeah. Hey, Pekin, do you want to come on and chat with us? Oh no, he said that it's a treat to see more art, not that we need to make more art. So that's good.
Well, too bad we're making more art.
We're making it too bad. Don't start fighting with our only viewer, damn it. Oh man. How would he come on here? Is that what you're asking? How would you come on here?
Just need the Hangout link.
Yeah, if you're on, I don't know how you would send it to him.
Oh, Pekin, you're on Twitter, right?
How does he join? Yeah. Yeah. We need to send you a link.
Yeah, I had it in the description before, but I had to take it out of the description.
Why?
Because last time I was on, some douchebags came in and just saying the N word repeatedly.
Oh,
So I was
that's
like,
always fun. Men of culture.
I have no idea how Instagram works, so I couldn't contact you on Instagram. You're on just drop the. I'll do that real quick. I'll send it on the Discord channel.
Discord channel.
Yeah, she's in Discord. He's in
Oh,
Discord.
I'm not part of your Discord. I feel like
Did you stop being part of it?
I'm the only guy. Dr. Wright is the one who controls that one, isn't he?
No.
Oh, and I was never a part of it.
Well, I put him as a DM and then, well, not DM, but whatever the fuck it's called, manager, and then I kicked him out recently. Give me a second.
This is great. We have someone else come in. Now we don't have to pretend we like each other anymore.
Do that. Oh, I closed Discord, so I have to open Discord. Pekin, you're making this hard.
Why don't you just put it in the chat?
Because that would cause the same problem as before.
You think so? You think they're gonna come back?
Maybe not, but
They're gonna come back and mess with the stuff in your yard? Wait, I think
Pekin, it's in the CWA Discord if you're in there. It's in general. I'm pretty sure you're in there.
oh, Pekin said it was bad last time. That's funny that even I have no idea what happened last time, but it sounds terrible.
No, it didn't happen on something like they came in, but you couldn't hear them
Yeah.
because I was having audio problems.
Uh-huh.
So I got lucky on that regard. So you just saw me. Oh, you guys are in here. What are you guys saying? So, but
Your live stream is black.
yeah, I had to black it out while I'm in Discord.
Oh, okay. Just letting you know.
Like,
Oh, okay, so they just came in to mess with you.
yeah, pretty much. They should be back now.
So, yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, there it is.
See, if I had a dual screen, I could just like do that on the other screen, but
Dude, you should just hook it up to your television in the living room.
but that would kill my computer.
Would it?
Yeah.
My computer, you would.
I'm running it pretty much.
Oh, geez, sorry. Yeah, I should probably turn off my face, but oh well.
Wait, is this speaking?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, hi. How are you?
Hello.
I just need to. How do I put this to not have my face up? Although it's probably on the internet. So.
Well. You got to go to your Google chat window and turn off the camera.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Here we are. And that's better. Okay, that's fine. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
It's nice.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Just hanging out.
I'm sorry, I don't know you very well. Joseph, right?
That's me.
All right. What you working on?
A commission piece. It's the Page comic. Oh, this is what I got so far.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm just going through it right now.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess. Sorry, I got on and now it's like, oh geez, what do I say?
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Don't feel like you gotta say anything.
Yeah, that happens to everyone.
Well, I guess it can be like kind of silly, but yeah, there really needs to be like on YouTube or something like for people in Comicsgate that aren't like, well known yet or kind of, on the bottom, I guess.
Whoa! I'm well known.
You're well known. I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm more talking about myself.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, kind of small and like, okay, I haven't finished anything yet, so that's more of what I was thinking. But
so you're a creator.
Yes, but I haven't got anything official yet for sure. But I've been kind of following Comicsgate for a while, and actually, technically, I've been following Gamergate for a long time too, so I'm all the way back there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I thought I was well known too until like I actually put out something, and then people are like, "Yeah, I don't know who the fuck you are." Like, wait, weren't we talking the other day? So
I'm surprised actually that how small it was, because it's like, I don't know, maybe this is just me, but when you get on YouTube, at least I start to notice like commentators and stuff like that, or not commentators, but like commenters. And then there's like different people you see and go, oh, I remember you from a different video.
yeah.
Or maybe it's just me.
Yeah, we were just talking about like being consistent, and that falls a lot into that, like showing up on streams. And, yeah.
Most of the subscribers that I have on YouTube are actually from me just commenting on other people's videos. So I don't even know how that works.
Well, I mean, it's like a network. You in a node, you kind of, once you start in a smaller thing, you start seeing, oh, I've seen you before, and oh, I kind of liked how you thought about that. Or even people you may not necessarily agree with, it can be like, oh, okay, that person thinks that way. Am I being too loud, babe?
You're a little bit too loud, but I can
okay.
adjust it. I just don't feel like it.
Is this better?
I think you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine. You're fine.
Because
so you're a writer? Is that what you do?
I'm more of an artist. Like, I've tried even just outlining, like using Doug Knaples thing, and I've been like failing miserably. So it's like, I probably need a writer.
Oh, so wait, do you have any of your art posted like on Twitter or anything?
No, I'm not on Twitter. My husband would give me so much crap if I had a Twitter.
That's where it's at with Comicsgate, though.
I don't want to go on Twitter.
I was never
on there.
Comicsgate, and it actually, like, if you want to get well known and network, you have to go on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, you know what would happen is I'd probably be on Twitter for like a week and then probably be banned.
Well, that's part of Comicsgate. You get your badges.
True. True. Maybe I would just be purposely kind of trolly and then get banned and be like, oh, hey.
Yeah, you gotta get those SJW scalps piled up.
That would be kind of funny. At least putting Renfamous in her place.
Yeah, Renfamous.
Oh, gosh.
I haven't heard that name since the Dark Ages.
Well, don't, because that's really, I shouldn't have even brought it up, to be
she
honest.
recently popped up on something.
Anime Gate? Oh my gosh. It's like she's trying to go from one corpse to another.
With the Doug thing, she popped up on some thing. No, it was the commentary with Ethan last night. Or this morning.
Oh.
When he said, he was talking to trolls and he was like, yeah, it doesn't harm other creators that I'm putting out my book for a third time. And she responded to something on that.
Is that 6 out of 8 campaigns fail thing?
Yeah.
That we're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, that's like really, that's kind of terrifying, like from the total noob side. Maybe can you post links from places, or is that like not a good policy? I don't remember. I mostly just have an Instagram at the moment.
Yeah, you can post links. I'm pretty sure you can. Unless my settings are changed, I don't. But I think my settings are all fine for all that stuff. Okay.
Let's see. I have to find my strongest piece. I mean, how do you pronounce your username? I'm sorry.
It's Dragon. No one pronounces it right, but whatever.
I just won't spell it the proper way.
Yeah. Dragon actually has seen some of my artwork. I've mostly been kind of on the Comicsgate Discord, although it's very, very not that active, unfortunately.
Wait, the CW... What Discord are we talking about?
Dragon will let you know about that.
Yeah, the CWA one. You're on. You're on there. Or
Am I?
Unless you left. I don't know if you left.
I probably left.
Okay. Okay. Let me see.
Someplace, it means that place isn't cool anymore.
Yeah, not cool. Not cool at all.
Oh, it's sad.
I don't know. Apparently
hang on, though.
On there yet, so.
Well,
that's where I met John Luke, actually. On your.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, man.
Okay, is anyone in the chat, by the way, or how do you post the chat? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Nobody's in the chat right now.
Okay.
But you can just post in there. You don't have to wait.
That's what I'm trying to find. Where I'm actually doing this from my phone, so
that's kind of tricky.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. Okay, I'll turn it off. Hang on a sec. I'll be right there. Oh,
I don't deal with phone
probably.
Technology.
All right. I just had to get something here. Let me see. Phone technology. I'm just going to do this a very cattywampus way. What?
Cattywampus. What state are you in?
Oh, don't worry. Okay, don't worry, honey. My husband just was going in the shower. Just make sure your phone isn't face that direction. I don't have my camera on, babe. Yeah, I'm married, so that's me.
Please tell your husband to send nudes.
No nudes. Okay. No nudes for you. And he's like straight as a rail. It's like not even like not even nothing. Just no. Just flat no.
Okay. Just,
And he is no, he would not be interested in that sort of thing. I don't know. Or like what? Okay. Okay. Awkward.
Exact Change is here.
Oh no.
Exact Change.
Yeah, I don't think people with my username, they don't expect someone female. I was just what was it? I was watching a review that they had for the sing-along musical or something, or Dr. Evil. What was it that Joss Whedon miniseries. I'm blanking right now. Help me.
Yeah, it's just
Mr. Horrible.
with,
Wait, it's Mr. Horrible's something.
Mr. Horrible, yes.
Yeah.
And they had one, and they had this thing where he's like, "Oh, I have a tampon." I'm like, why are people obsessed with tampons? I don't understand.
Because they're absorbed.
It's like weird. It's like, isn't that? I mean, as a woman, I'm like, why are they so obsessed with it? It's so strange. Anyway, sorry.
It's like space technology. Nothing should be that absorbent.
It's so weird. It is odd. Anyway.
It is actually space technology, which is funny.
I know.
I thought it was medical technology more than anything.
No, medical technology, it also comes from space a lot of, like, from NASA program. Like, almost everything now comes from NASA at some level.
Mhm.
Like, so, it even if it goes through the medical field, it's still, like, from NASA initially.
Everything but the technology to get us back to the moon.
To the moon! Unless you're in that very strange group of people who don't think we got there. Although, I don't know, I think people's trust is just so, like, culturally, society is just shot at this point. We're like, nope. I think even Alex Jones fans are like, he's a fake too! Ah! It's just so, like, shot at that point.
Yeah, don't diss on Alex Jones, okay?
Oh, no. I'm not dissing. I'm just saying, like, even he's noticed, like, after he was on, like, Joe Rogan, people are, like, freaking out on him, too. It's really interesting to me. And I think it's just, people have been violated in different ways, like, whether it's, you know, a high rise of divorce, other things. So, okay, I'm just going to get it out. I'm definitely more on the far rightish things, so the cultural aspect is pretty interesting to me. I'll just be upfront.
Wait, we have a Nazi channel?
No, I'm not a Nazi. Nazi is the same thing as communism. Like, freaking same thing. In fact, do you know, actually, I know everyone talks about Mussolini, but did you know Mussolini was actually a socialist?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Benito Mussolini is actually the first fascist. He's the one that laid out the fascist decree thing. So.
Yeah, exactly. But he developed it because he was influenced because he was a socialist. So he just had it to where he basically designed it from there, and that was where he was drawing that inspiration. So even so-called fascistic thing is all derives from the same place. It's really interesting, actually.
Nazism is left wing, and it's absolutely left wing.
Oh boy!
There's one tale that you can tell that's left wing, and that's the confiscation of guns. They don't want anybody else to have guns, especially the Jews.
Oh yeah, that's why you don't want to give them any, not even a slight bit of. Oh, you know what? I think I'll do something really quick. I'll just show you what my little art setup here real quick. Okay. So take a look. Have a look-see. So this is my art. So some of my artwork here, kind of character design. Really trying to get, here, hang on. Let me know if this is, this is like, I'm like kind of nervous and, okay, things are falling. Things are falling, and things are falling. And, here we go. Oh, jeez.
Gotta go up a little bit.
I'm just, okay, cut off. Okay, can you see it now?
We're seeing, like,
okay.
just barely his, like, tit.
Hang on. Let me get closer. Well, this is me, like, trying my darndest to not quite bar up, but, here. How's that? Is that better?
Okay, bring the camera downwards.
Downward, okay.
Okay, right there, but bring it, like, shift it downwards, like, south, towards the earth.
Yeah. Got it?
We're at his upper thigh we're seeing, so that's okay.
Oh, for freak's sake. Okay, here we go. Now I can see. what you're doing. Yeah, but that's kind of my style-ish. I was really working really hard on, let me just turn this off. Okay. But now you kind of know roughly what my style is. Oh gosh, people are, I feel like Shane from the, what's it called?
Your camera's still on?
I feel like, no, I turned it off. I just turned it off.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to dox myself yet, okay?
We saw your
All right, I turned it off.
your thing of Mountain Dew there.
Okay.
We saw all your Mountain Dew cans.
All
No,
right.
back in college, I like had a mountain of Pepsi cans.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's just sitting there. It's like, I'm gonna deal with that. Then I drank like a whole like 24 case, and it just kept on piling up and
Sits
piling
there.
up.
Oh boy, that can be a thing.
I'm doing something wrong here. Right?
Yeah, but yeah, now you kind of have a idea of what my art is like, and kind of roughly.
Yeah, it's good. When you making your comic book?
That's the question. That's the $100 question. I think everybody's figuring out, because I don't have enough. It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm worried that if you worked on a project for too long, if it becomes like stillborn after a while.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But at the same time, it's just because I don't know exactly what category. It's a problem of categorization, I think.
What genre do
Mostly.
you want to work in?
Yeah, because it has elements of some political thriller with a heavy dose of romance, but also some geopolitical stuff. And it's although I might be just making it more complicated than it needs to be, so that's some options with that too. I haven't got to that thing where Doug's like, okay, Doug to Naples is like, okay, what is it in a short? What's your elevator pitch, basically? I think I've got that roughly.
What you want to do is get it down to like one sentence to two sentence.
The
Okay.
one that always works for me is I need money.
I need money. That's a good one.
Give me money.
That did not work.
Give me money.
Oh, you're still working on your pitch, man. It's okay.
Work on the pitch, man. I mean, well, there's nothing wrong with asking what you need.
Hey guys, I need money.
But you need money.
Give money.
So, Joseph, what project are you? I'll tell you mine, but what are you working on, Joseph, in particular? Or
Right now?
if you have a project.
Yeah, I have my comic book that's coming out at the end of the year. But right now I'm just doing a commission piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if I can talk about this one. I don't know
Oh, no. If you're not ready, don't push yourself.
But yeah. I mean, I definitely have my book coming out, but I'm making sure that it's the way I want it to be, because it's just going to be me writing and drawing it.
Oh, wow.
And,
That's a lot.
No, it's not too much work. But I want to make sure it's done before it actually goes up for people.
Reading, kind of listening about a lot of Hollywood, or at least all the flops, and it's because people don't workshop their movie. An example I was hearing was the Matrix, the first Matrix. That was workshop for 9 years, and that's the one basically everybody loved. And then the others were all done within 6 months, and that's why they weren't as workshopped and worked on as much.
Oh, you mean the sequels?
Yeah, the sequels to the Matrix trilogy. They did not get enough time.
I think they actually had those written when they, or at least I heard they were pretty much written when they came out. weren't they?
I think it was, well, like they said, it was 6 months versus 9 years because they had refined it. So, and also, like, the studio was really rushing them too. It sounded like they might have wanted to take more time to kind of develop them a little bit more. But they were like, no, we want money now. It's like, uh-oh. It didn't work out. But, yeah, supply and demand. One more time?
I was in the chat. I'm talking to Exact Change. I feel like we're neglecting our only chatter right now.
Oh, sorry, Exact Change.
And don't limit yourself. Do it all.
Do it all.
Do it all. Just do it. He works for Nike. He's getting paid to say this.
Oof. I can't see the chat, I don't think.
If you're on your phone, it's an option to have it on or not. But when you have it on, it takes up your whole screen on the phone.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Hang on. So here, okay.
What's ECO stand for?
I don't know what ECO stands for. Exact Change Only. Duh.
Exact Change Only is fine. Oh, ECO. You just want us to call you Echo? Like the dolphin?
Like eco-terrorists?
No, that's a bad idea.
Too soon, okay?
It's very much so.
That's what that terrorist was in New Zealand, was an eco-terrorist.
Well, it was Australian.
Wait, who's Australian?
The dude.
Oh no, but he identified as his political affiliation was eco what was it?
Fascism.
No, it was an environmental
fascist.
Was it environmental fascist?
Yes, eco-fascist.
Oh my gosh, this is getting to the point where it's like the genders. There's so many of them you can't keep track of them. But yeah, he was an environmentalist fascist. Environmental fascists.
Yeah. How are you doing, Exact Change?
I think we scared him off.
Oh no.
I think after calling him maybe he thinks we called him a fascist.
Dang it.
Well, you're a horrible person.
I didn't mean to.
You didn't do it.
Oh Lord.
No, he's still there. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So, what do you do, Pekin?
That is a secret.
That's a secret, okay.
Oh, not really. It's just not something, but just not.
No, it's fine. You don't have to say more than makes you uncomfortable. That's fine.
Nope, you have to reveal all.
Reveal all.
Let's get Dr. Phil on here and start working through her problems.
No.
Send her to the ranch. Sorry.
Send her to the ranch.
To the ranch.
Yeah, it's just but yeah, I do work part-time, but I'm also a wife, so that's another thing too.
Yeah, that's a full-time job.
So yeah, but yeah, that's kind of that. I kind of take the same thing where if you do work at a business, I'd rather keep that on the DL anyway. Although that's kind of like
you don't want to dox yourself.
I don't know. It's kind of like asking for it though if you don't want to reveal it, I guess. But I don't know. If the internet does what it wants.
Yeah, you're eventually going to get tracked down if anyone cares about it, so doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But I prefer not to make it easy.
Yeah, that's kind of my philosophy as well.
Like last few weeks, I decided to look up what the internet knew about me, and I looked up how easily it is. I found one picture of me. I was like, okay, there might have some clue there, because usually everything's separated. And I looked at it, I was like, okay, that has a whole lot of mistaken information, but some of it's right, so I'm good. Feel sorry for the other person who they got it from, but
Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's on there. It's whatever. And a lot of the other stuff I'm just not using as much anyway. But yeah, it's
So where do you get all your Comicsgate news from?
all over the place. I kind of bounce around. I'm also really big into the Weeb Wars as well.
The what?
Weeb Wars instead of AnimeGate. We're calling it Weeb Wars.
Oh, like a weeaboo?
Yeah, so it's Weeb and then Weeb Wars.
Okay, so you stand with Vic.
Well, I mean, that's where the evidence is. They just shadow banned his what was it? What did they call that? His GoFund? Not GoFund. Is it GoFundMe? I'm trying to remember.
what, the one that Rakeda set up?
Yeah, they just shadow banned it on the website.
How do you shadow ban a GoFundMe?
So it was one of the most successful ones because they did it in like a week or like almost 2 weeks. And basically, if you search for it, you don't find it right away. So shadow banning.
On the GoFundMe site?
Yeah, on the GoFundMe site. So it's like, oh geez, something big coming down the pike. I think it's starting. I think in general, my whole thing is I don't like people who are posers, I guess. Like, it's one thing if you're like, oh, I'm new to the hobby, so I don't know everything. But I don't know. Maybe hobbies should be a little more gatekeepery. That's not quite a word, but
No.
no, just no.
What happens when you start gatekeeping? You start making echo chambers. You don't want echo chambers. The whole reason we're in Comicsgate.
Are you against the guy that lets the zombie into the camp?
Well, that's fine. At least we'll all die together.
Nah, it's like, I don't know. Well, not necessarily gatekeepery, but it's interesting how people will say, oh, what fandom, whatever. And being a girl in a lot of like male-dominated spaces, a lot of people think, oh, it's like this horrible thing. It's like, no, you're like treated really well. If anything, you just show like you just ask one question and everyone's like, no, I've got to tell her all the things. And it's like, it's actually pretty helpful because then you can jump into a fandom pretty fast and they'll tell you all kinds of things. And it's like, oh, that's really cool.
Well, yeah, because nerds are nerds and they want to discuss things with people, especially girls.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, this whole like, oh my gosh, the pop quiz is totally like this misogynistic thing. It's like, no, that's like, oh please. It's like the one thing I know how to do and a girl's asking me about it, I've got to do it right.
There's only like
the only place I've really found like real misogynists are normally in trailer parks. I've never seen them anywhere else.
That and feminists. Male feminists, I mean.
Male feminists.
Yeah, they're horrible.
And I'm not talking like the dude who kind of says that to kind of, just have a normal life kind of people. I mean, the like, oh, that's my whole identity. Being weaselly, basically.
Like, the only place that I've ever found, like, any sort of guys treating girls badly is on PSO, Phantasy Star Online. There was
GameCube?
I don't think it was definitely not on GameCube.
Oh, it was on the GameCube.
No, what I played.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if it was Xbox or Dreamcast, because I don't remember if there was voice on Dreamcast.
Well, wasn't like everybody kind of got harassed at the same time though, like through gamer chat like that?
Well, everyone got harassed. The one time that
yeah.
I saw it was directed at a girl was a friend of mine, and she had one of those voices that sounded like a little kid's, you know. And,
oh, so it's like naturally high.
Yeah, it was the reverse where you get this little kid boy that comes in and they sound like a girl. She sounded like a little boy, so it was hilarious.
Oh no! They're like, it's a squeaker, attack! I was like, no.
So like every
did she
time,
find it funny?
No, she found it funny, but every time like
Oh,
they
good.
wanted to like diss her or something like that, they would come out with that. So like that's the only time I've ever seen it something like that. So
yeah, I think at that point it's just kind of what happens. Oh man,
it's fun. It's fun to pick on people.
And I think that's the other thing too. A lot of these spaces are kind of like everybody gets picked on, and it's kind of the whole like pecking order.
Yeah. Yeah. You need that. It helps you grow.
Well, and I think
builds character.
Yeah, and also it's just kind of normal. There's always hierarchies everywhere. Like to say that they don't exist is kind of dumb. It just depends on.
I want them to exist.
Well, and it's like like you have to be really, really talented to dominate multiple of something. There's always some kind of trade-off. Like if you're really pretty, you might be dumb. If you're really smart but kind of ugly, well, there's always trade-offs.
I'm pretty and smart. Okay.
Yep. That's good. See, you're higher up on the totem pole.
That's right. People's Magazine dubbed me this generation's Fabio.
Oh. Gotta watch it with Fabio. Oh, wait, so what's Exact Change talking about?
About the Weeb Wars, I think.
Dang it. So if I focus on direct, how do you? I know you. Dragon? Yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Lizard with wings.
The theme in game. I think it's okay to.
Oh, if you're on Hangout, you can look at the that too. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to see. Is like yours, but how do I expand it?
But you would see highly.
That's what I'm trying to do.
It'd be highly delayed, but.
Okay.
You guys know,
Yeah, Weeb Wars. Yeah, Weeb Wars is pretty important. I would say it's kind of. I think maybe this might be the fandom that meets the SJW's match, but I'm not sure. What do you think, Exact Change?
So you guys are just fighting over that sexual harassment claims, right?
No, it's okay.
Or is it that whole?
Would you like me to expound upon a little bit?
Or is it the Crunchyroll thing?
Well, I think it's been something that's been percolating for a while because I think most fandoms, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, most tend to be center left. At least I've felt like, especially nerd and geek communities, they tend to be center left, maybe more libertarian, like socially liberal, not really caring about all that other stuff, but generally kind of maybe fiscally, we're not really, maybe more on the Bernie Bros side.
Yeah, in geek culture, it's definitely center left.
Well, anyway, but basically they tend to be more or apolitical, largely apolitical, not that interested in it. So weeb culture, it's like usually people who are interested in other cultures or interested in things that go to kind of from a cultural perspective, so they're interested in media that's cross-cultural communications and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting thing, though. But basically, they've kind of always been there. There's always been this kind of ultra woke a little bit. But what's happened is lately, it's been this growing thing. So, for example, I don't know if you ever heard of have you heard of the anime Goblin Slayer?
Yeah, I just watched that.
That's really good. So, what happened with Goblin Slayer? Crunchyroll put it as E instead of mature.
Oh yeah.
So there was that. Now I had read the first.
Okay, it's historically accurate.
Okay, I read a lot of my manga online, so digital consumer of manga at least, and basically I kind of went in not knowing, okay, this is gonna be scary. My husband went in blind, and then at the end he was like, I love this. This is great.
Oh yeah, for the whole family. It's fantastic. I love the Goblin Slayer character. He's just like, is it a goblin? They're like, no. He's like, then I don't want to kill it.
Very single-minded, that one. But basically, everyone just about lost their minds, which is weird, especially about the rape scene, which is weird in a lot of manga because especially a lot of the older animes, especially in the 90s and other things, there's always been sexual content, whether it's fan service, sometimes there's rape.
Oh yeah, what's that one popular VHS with the Dark City?
There was Dark City, I think. I'm not familiar with it, but the one I'm thinking of is Berserk. Berserk had a character constantly getting like assaulted sexually.
Yeah, the dude was born out of a dead woman, like that, you know.
Pretty brutal. It's like, where have you been? And I don't even necessarily watch Berserk as much. Like a lot of people will be like, you need to read it. And I'm like, it's just not my thing. But anyway, so there was that, and then Rising of the Shield Hero, which was the next one. Are you familiar with that one at all?
I actually read the whole thing.
Okay, so that one freaked everybody else out because of the false rape accusation. So that one just came out.
That's the only reason why I read it, was because I heard about that. And I was like, let's see what the
so right after that, then the Vic thing, like, exploded. And oh my goodness, I had to, like, explain to a close friend of mine, like, the whole controversy, and it was pretty nuts. But, basically, to sum up, Rise of the Shield Hero, everyone was offended because the plot point started from a rape accusation. Right. And it's like, I understand, like, one person made a really I kind of understood why they were coming from. It's like, this sounds a little much. I'm like, I get it, but it's not everybody.
Yeah.
It may not be the one for you, but another person was like, this is perpetuating misogynistic.
Shield Hero.
All the buzz. Go ahead.
Shield Hero is written by a woman.
Actually, I've heard there's some discussion. It might be a pen name because in Japan they don't use their real name.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Exact Change. We'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you. I'm sorry I can't see anything.
She says I'm going to pop over to PG's stream, but I'm.
Oh right, Professor Geek is on. That's true.
Is he? Oh well.
Yeah, he is. He is on. I just saw a notification on my thing. But yeah. But yeah, oh my gosh, thank you for inviting me. That was kind of unexpected.
Yeah, everyone's allowed on here. The only reason I had to switch it to the way that I'm doing it now is because of that thing the last time.
I kind of had a feeling that's why they do what they do, so... Yeah. I mean... I think Discord's a safe way to do that.
Yeah, I would just have Discord, but then you have to convince people to use Discord, so...
Yeah, that's my problem. That's why I don't use it.
Yeah. Well, I I tend to use it if I have it, but it's just sometimes it's like trying to accept Discord invites. Like one guy I've been following with the Kickback, he has his thing on all the time, but I keep trying to accept it and won't like accept. I'm like, why, phone? Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, I got kicked out of a Discord channel because of when I went on John Malin's channel.
Oh no!
Because I was
Wait,
like,
what?
oh, it was a D&D-esque channel. It was a friend of mine's Discord stuff. I think it was her mods, but she does gameplay and everything on Twitch. And I was like, okay, guys, come support me over here. And they're like, why are you linking to a Comicsgate channel? I was like,
Oh.
because I'm about to like advertise on there, and they're like, well, he's a known. They're all known as harassers and all like that. I'm like, no. If you knew anything about the situation, you wouldn't think that.
I hate that. That's like, oh my gosh. Well, oh man. I'll get a little hot tomato. Little hot tomato is here. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, but it's just been this thing of, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I got a little sidetracked. So basically, Kickback, the accusations came out, and I think it's post Me Too. Like, I think people have kind of run out of empathy for a lot of this stuff, and also if you keep crying wolf, and a lot of the times you're finding more things kind of coming out as well. There was some fabricated evidence, and there's other things. And I want to say this true. Like, if Cake Vic is accurate, if there is like some legitimate, which I'm not convinced of it as of yet, unless someone is being smart and keeping their mouth shut and actually going to a lawyer and doing it this way. But because they launched it in the way they did it, as a hashtag, I think they've just basically discredited any like legitimate victims, and that pisses me off really bad.
So, is your Kata really representing Vic?
No.
Who?
He doesn't represent Vic. He knows the people who are. The people who are representing Vic Mignogna is Ty Beard and
Ty Beard. And he has quite a beard.
He's a lawyer.
He is a lawyer, and they actually had the Valkyries of Doom, which are two of the three lady lawyers. Well, one's about to like a paralegal, the other two are lawyers, and quite a. Yes, it was apparently Ty Beard's daughter's idea to name him that. One of them does family law. It's like, if I had more money, I would definitely like and ask questions. I would have asked them about family law a little bit.
That is crazy. That's an awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome. But some of the members, I think they actually have an actual Texan state senator, and the other one is a lobbyist for the NRA, or a lawyer for the NRA, I should say.
I don't like lobbyists on any side.
It's pretty hardcore.
So do they actually do they serve papers and this whole thing's going now, or what?
Pretty much. I mean, some of it's been on Twitter, and but a lot of it, I think there is more. Like, for example, one of the fiancés. So it started with one girl started the hashtag, and this was right after Vic Mignogna started. He did Super Broly, Dragon Ball Z movie, and it was the largest dubbed anime theater thing. It made millions of dollars. And then right after that, boom, there was the hashtag Kickbit started by Mars Girl, who's a leftover from Channel Awesome.
Channel?
Yeah, just,
I've heard of
that guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not very well known for various reasons.
Wait, she was an extra on his show.
An extra? I'm not sure. I think she had her own channel, technically.
Oh.
Yeah,
but it just never took off.
She has her own
Yeah,
channel.
she's actually have her own Twitch, too.
She did anime and games, like, based...
It's
like, anime
Sentai.
games. stream, so.
She also did like Sentai, which is basically Power Rangers, but that's a whole genre of TV as well. So I mean, she got a niche, but I guess it just didn't take off as much as she wanted to.
I didn't think she was so bad, but I wouldn't have expected this from her. But you know, whatever.
Whatever, but it's kind of a lot of it is relevance chasing, which I mean, it's the internet. Everyone's trying to get relevancy. Let's be real.
I'm not trying to be relevant with my stream, not at all.
No, it's like, well, it's kind of like, and that's a lot of kind of criticism a lot of people on YouTube say is like, oh my gosh, you're a YouTuber, you're trying to be relevant. It's like, yeah, why would I waste my time on anything? But yeah, so it's all kind of interesting how it all ends up. But turns out part of it might be she was guilty because one of the members was or somehow there was this allegedly, because I have to be consistent, allegedly one of them was named Drew Ario. He committed suicide, and there's some discussion it might be because he was caught grooming underage fans.
Oh.
So there was
from
that.
What I saw, I don't buy that story at all.
You don't think so?
I mean, there's a possibility it's way stronger, but I don't buy it, like not completely.
And to be honest, I haven't really super gone into that, but I know that it sounds like to me she might be maybe she knew more. One guy I would recommend is have you guys heard of Micah Curtis out of curiosity?
I know the name, I just don't remember who he is.
He was on Blistered Thumbs for Angry Joe, and
I don't like him.
No, and I don't think Angry Joe liked him because he sooner or later got rid of him. And he's starting his own comics too, but he was close friends with Drew Ario as well, and he heard some creepy information that made it, in his mind, it sounds like there was something there. So that's more of the impression I'm getting from him, I guess, is more, anyway.
Yeah, what I don't buy is that the stories aren't quite consistent, and I'm not going to condemn someone from...
Oh, no, and I totally get that.
Hey guys, give me 20 minutes, my girlfriend just got home.
Oh, yeah, no, that's totally fine.
I'm just gonna mute myself here.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. What can you do instead of... Okay, that's silly. Is there anybody in the chat?
People come and go. I don't know. Some people just don't
talk. That's true. That's okay. You can say hi. I don't want to monopolize it either, but...
No, that's cool. I'm horrible at speaking. So, having someone else speak is always good for me.
That's true. So, I see you have Batman trapped by, what's his face?
Yeah, by Green Lantern. It was done by E.S. Hawkins, whoever that is. I honestly do not know who this is. But, yeah, it's a good piece, so I'm coloring it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Edwin said they'd like to see it colored. I think it would be cool colored. So
I was like, okay, cool.
Color.
That's cool.
I mean, he didn't tell me to color it, but it's like...
it's like, ooh, hey, that sounds like a great idea.
No, but I always troll the drawn and quartered stuff to get stuff to color. I don't know if you've noticed that. If you you don't follow me on Twitter. But yeah, on there I always just troll that and grab the stuff that I think is easy enough for me to color. So sometimes there's not a big big list of things, but usually there is. Like this week, there's not a huge list of good drawings, I don't think.
Oh, okay. Sorry, so you just kind of it's from your Twitter feed basically. So you go from your Twitter feed and go, oh, okay, that's cool. I'll color this.
Yeah, it has. Well, I have to feel like I want to color it, and it has to be pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like coloring like bad art, and I don't like
Mm-hmm.
even if it's good. If I think it's too complicated or whatever, then I don't color it either.
Mm-hmm. So just enough detail and enough that you can kind of get enough bone to put flesh upon it.
Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes it's
Gotcha.
just the style too. Sometimes I just don't like the style. Like Doug's stuff, I haven't colored any of his stuff. It's like I don't like that style.
So I'm curious, how did you get into Comicsgate? Really, for all 5 of us in the chat?
Accident.
Just kind of by accident?
Yeah, I was on like I just like followed the links on YouTube, and it sort of just took me to like I end up following people before these events start happening with Gamergate and all like that. So it just I magically somehow get on there like before any of the stuff like takes off. So I was following I'm fucking up right now.
Oh, sorry.
I switched to an eraser for some reason.
Oh, I hate that when that happens.
But I was following Diversity in Comics and Ethan for other reasons, and then Comicsgate sort of just happened. So
because he I can't remember what his content was before. Was he kind of talking about Star Wars a little bit and the Phantom Menace?
Ethan?
A little bit. Ethan, I think. That's what I meant.
Well, he was doing the drawing videos and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. And also, he was doing critique, so he had kind of a cadre. Oh.
Yeah, I prefer that stuff. That's why I was following him. And then he started doing the Star Wars stuff. And I don't really care about Star Wars, but, you know, whatever. Whatever works.
Oh, boy.
I think no one remembers that when he started doing it, he's like, well, I don't really care about Star Wars. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but I've been a fan since, you know, I was little. Now he's like, I've been a huge fan since forever. Like, okay, dude. Whatever you say.
Are you throwing some shade here, okay?
No, a lot of people do that. And maybe he became a super fan afterwards, but I don't know.
Well, you know what? I think what it is like, it's kind of especially for older boomer gentlemen, Star Wars was like a cultural zeitgeist, because before then, from all my research, it's like this big, huge switch from gritty kind of, and it infused this fantasy into, and fantasticalness into the culture, the pop culture, and then it became this huge thing. And that's why, even if you were kind of in the background, there was something. And so the fact that it violates even a filthy casual, that's just how bad it's gotten.
Yeah, and even if when you say you're not a fan or a fan, sometimes that's just a matter of, well, I haven't paid any attention to it, so
okay, right,
and then you go into it and you're like, oh, well, I'm a bigger fan than I thought I was.
Maybe that might be the case for him. I don't know though.
Yeah, I'm just saying what I remember him doing.
So basically, you were kind of following as it went along, basically.
Yeah, and it just sort of, Comicsgate sort of happened. I have no idea. Like, I don't follow Doug Ernst or like looked at Captain Cummings a bit, but he was always boring.
Yeah, Captain Cummings, like, he's really snarky, but it's kind of meh, I'd say.
I mean, he's standable for about... I can stand up for about 10, 20 minutes. And his videos are usually like 2 hours.
I feel like, you know who I think I found your boy Zach first, because it was just that, and I think that just, like, hooked me line and sinker, because he would tell stories. I'm always interested in, like, people who tell stories. His metaphors would be so funny. Like,
yeah, I found them separately. Like, both Ethan and Zach at the same... Like, I found them separately, so... It just happened to be the case that they came along at the same time for me.
Yeah.
Also, I was watching, what's that guy? The comic historian or something like that? It's one of those
Oh,
guys.
okay.
I was like, I'm
Comic
catching up on
historic.
comic shit, so
Oh, okay.
I think the
Have
algorithm
you?
like suggested these guys to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the algorithm can sometimes get some things right, but sometimes not.
Yeah,
Or
and
they'll suggest.
whatchamacallit, same thing sort of happened with Gamergate. Uh,
Yeah. What was your take on it? I'm just curious because it's dead and gone. Everyone keeps trying to revive that poor thing. And it's like, let me sleep in peace, please.
what do you mean my take?
Just
The
I don't know.
Well, because I think a lot of
But
people are mistaking what it actually was.
mhm.
And I think it's funny that a lot of people in Comicsgate are like think that they know what it is, and when they tell you what it was, you listen to them. It's like, no, that was not even close to what it was. And it's like, you guys do realize this is you guys if you fail. Like, you're going to believe this type of bullshit.
Mhm.
Like, because Gamergate was actually successful and in what they wanted to do. But you notice that in all the like the Wikipedia articles and everything like that, it's all full of lies, and you don't get the correct story from any of that stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like, but
But
yeah, my
mhm.
general take on it is like it was more about a like what it actually started out as is that the gamers are dead articles,
Yeah,
which
once they all started to collude, it kind of just blew up in their face. The
well not
Streisand effect.
it wasn't even the collusion that triggered it. It was the fact that they all said gamers are dead, and it was a bunch of kids reading these articles, and their parents saw it, and it's like, what the fuck are you telling my kids? That's what happened, and people are ignoring that.
Really?
Yeah,
So there was a parent dynamic. You got to tell me about this.
yeah. Back when like it was starting, the parents were like, my kids are going to school and they're being picked on because of this shit, and and I don't want my kids to be called racist just because they like a game. That's like the early
Oh,
tweets for that
wait. Who
shit.
brought this up? Because I never saw the whole parent dynamic at all.
Exactly. Because it was completely forgotten. It was overtaken by the 4chan shit. But that's really the
Oh,
catalyst that happened with it.
so boomers saved the day?
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually really cool. I mean, that's very interesting. I never like who had that info? Because I'm curious.
Oh, that was back on Twitter then that happened. Like, you just had to follow along with it.
Okay.
Like, I talked to
Yeah.
people and they're like, yeah, I'm a parent and I'm really pissed about this because of this thing. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's like the worst. No. Don't get the parents involved. They will rip you a new one. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter how mellow and like, whatever, You said what to my baby?
And whatchamacallit, the thing with, Anita Sarkeesian, that was going on for a long time. That had nothing to do with Gamergate. She just kept on trying to force herself in.
Well,
Same thing
into
with
the
Zoe Quinn.
industry. Have you ever seen her that video where she was like, "Oh, I'm not a gamer." She
Yeah.
basically confesses to it. Oh God.
Yeah, and then
So juicy.
Brianna Wu. I still have no idea why she even tried to get involved.
No one knows what Brianna Wu is trying to do. Although it to her credit, she at least tried to make something, even
Yeah.
though it wasn't very good.
Well, the funny
I
thing
mean,
is that if you look at the mechanic, that's an interesting mechanic for her game, but no one gives her any credit for it because of her bullshit.
which is sad because it's like, I don't know. Like, in other words, she was trying to be interesting and trying to come up with something. Although what's really funny is how, like, stylized the female bodies were in that.
Yeah. If she just would have just if she would have just not done her bullshit, she would have probably got a
and
lot
just
further.
stuck. I think so too, and it's like that kind of balancing, like how much do you bring the political side and not, and it's just like I'm too mouthy, so I'm like, oh geez. So
And then
I don't know how,
then the
but
whole
at the
thing,
same,
the 4chan
yeah, go
stuff
ahead.
came from Zoe Quinn. there's another
Yes.
interesting thing that happened because before that point, I was like, ah, I was on her side for shit. Because back a year before, she did
Mhm.
the,
Depression Quest?
no, not Depression Quest. It's another thing that people made. 7 Up and Disney and all like them put a game jam
Oh,
together.
yeah, Game Jam.
Yeah,
Right, right.
and everyone was like on her side, and because everyone thought that things were fucking up for her, pretty much it was fucking everything up. And then comes like a year later, and it's like, wait, let's relook at this. And
Uh-oh.
it turns out that she was kind of messing everything up rather than being the victim of anything.
Yeah, okay, I remember the Game Jam thing.
Yeah.
Although it is quite interesting, she went from Gamergate and then got into Comicsgate. I was like, you wouldn't notice. Wouldn't you notice? She just happened to get on.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is interesting. I'm like, oh, I know you. Let's see. And apparently, like, I know your boy Zach, like, reviewed it, and he was like, he gave her he's like, well, I had a good day. I got a decent sandwich thing, so I was in a good mood. So I was already happy, so that's why I liked it. But I was like, actually, since she BS's all the time, she actually might be a good storyteller if she BS's all the time.
Well, the basic story concept sounds really good. I'm like, wow, that's. I would be down for reading that.
I admit it. I thought that too, but of course they have to make it ugly.
Yeah, and then you read what actually she wrote, and it's like, wow, this is garbage. Like, give me the concept. Get the rest of this stuff.
What is it with SJWs and magical girls? What is it?
I don't know.
That is like a constant thing. Well, and it's just like we're trying to, and it's just like, geez, because that's my genre of choice is magical girls, and it's just like, gosh, like you guys are not good at this. It's like, no, it's supposed to be pretty. Or if you want to subvert it, like Mahoga Magical Girl, I'm butchering that title, but it's like the one where basically you find out people are using magical girls as batteries, basically, and then they turn into witches, and then so it's like this round and round cycle. It's a con job. Magical con job. That's a great way to sum it up.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if you did something like that or something, but it's usually like they try to do it, and it's like they don't stay with prettiness.
Yeah.
Or
they fuck it up in some way. So.
Well, there was one. It was a magical girl, but instead of turning into a magical girl, she turned into like a super muscular dude in a dress.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name.
I think it's Orosama something. I can't remember, but it was so absurd. Because like the magical, instead of it being like a kitty or something, it's like Yakuza, and it's just like it is so absurd and weird. And it's like, what is this? What is this?
Well, then you got whatchamacallit, Sailor Moon, where her the whatchamacallit are traps. The later ones
that was not in. Okay, I will say this: like my little street cred I have, which is I've at least got that far in the manga. They're not tech in the manga. They were disguised. They were never traps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
So they were always girls.
Yeah, I only know about it from hearsay from my friend. I never got that far into it.
Basically, the characters in the manga, they were never they never turned into boys. It was something with the anime. Something that like drew me, or because what happened was, like most things, especially in the 90s, there would be huge gaps in between. And sometimes I think even now, like the mangaka will split it up, and I think they changed it up. I know with Slime, Reincarnated as a Slime, they did the whole stories, and now they're doing like mini fillers in between, I think, but they're like mini stories that are actually in the canon, so it's not getting too weird. But
is that
so that's why they.
because
changed it.
I see it every so even today I like looking through it and I saw that mentioned. I was like, maybe I'll watch that, and then I was like, nah. Reincarnated as a slime or whatever it is.
Yeah, I get though. It's like you're like kind of overwhelmed with isekai because sometimes it's like, oh geez, oh geez. I don't know. I really like isekai. That's kind of why I like what was it, Field Hero, because it's actually a transportation. Because for me, because I grew up in the '90s, that makes me think of like Kashugi Yugi, like all those other like Magic Rares, all those series where people were transported, not the whole reincarnated as somebody. I don't know why that just doesn't appeal to me as much. I don't know why. What's going on in the chat, by the way?
That's bad. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, at least that I've seen, but I'm like a minute or two behind. That's the problem with this chat program. It's a minute or two behind.
That's true. But yeah, it just seems like, I think what the bigger problem that I've noticed most of all is people who people who are kind of like sneaking into hobbies throughout time. It's like they get in and then they start kind of worming their way in, and it's people who, especially in dubs, I've noticed. I think it's like people who don't really go into the lore. They don't go into it. And it's not to say like make it uncomfortable for casual fans, but also kind of, I don't know, something needs to happen. So
yeah, you want to help these people out and keep them out, but you really can't if you have any sort of principles. So you just gotta let them in, and then they get in, and then they start fucking shit up.
Or some, well,
so.
But I wonder though if people are just now, they're hyper aware though. They're like very sensitive to the slightest little mention of any kind of buzz, like SJW buzzword, and people go, what? What is this? They're like, no, get out, Normie, please.
Well, I've been saying that this is a problem for a long time because of you get one person is able to like fuck you up on so many levels, like
exterminatus.
Because if you look at the way the internet is set up, you have like layers of hierarchy of privatized channel stuff. So
true.
If someone doesn't like you, they can go to the to like the forum board. If they can't do that, they can go to their host. If they don't do that, they can go to the DNS. If they don't like that, they can go to your IPF. It's like, and it just goes up and up and up, and you just need one person out of all that to not like you, to agree with them.
But so here's kind of the conversation then is, like, what's the point of, I guess, or perhaps changing the tactic to match them? Is it really, at that point, is it unethical, and why is it unethical?
Probably not a good thing to do that, because you don't want to like fight something with the same tactics.
But I wonder though if, well, you kind of wonder though if you are as determined. I think it's more of like who has the stronger will, and well, kind of like nature. If it's who's the top dog and who isn't, kind of a thing. I don't know. What's the chat say? What does the chat say?
Chains Only says, I am going to pop over to PG's stream, but I'm liking this conversation.
Oh, cool.
That was 20 minutes ago.
Oh, cool.
No, but like,
I'm glad.
there's I think there's a moral duty for people to, like, survive. Like, if there's a problem with something, you can, there's a limitation to how much that you have to put up with if it's going to cause the destruction of that thing. Like, you can't be, I'm for diversity, to the point where it's no longer diverse. There's a point where you go, no, that diversity is too far. We need to back up a bit.
Well, yeah, and it's hard to figure out. Okay, who really, and you know, to me, I don't think they really believe that, because obviously they don't really believe in diversity of thought.
Yeah, they
that
don't
much.
believe in like getting their color balance.
Exactly superficial. Like, okay, genitals and color, and that's it.
And even that's bullshit, because they go with if there's not a white dude in there, then it's diverse. It's like, okay, that's a little bit.
It's like,
weird.
no, you need that, and well, and here's the thing: if we want to talk about, I was looking at statistics, and I think white men have the same like suicide rate as transgender individuals.
I've never seen that before, but it's possible.
It's pretty high. Well, that's why I think it was. Oh, I remember. It was about whether we should let transgendered individuals into the military, and it was what. So the suicide rate is so high, it's almost equal to. I think it's a little less, but. But what was interesting about it is that they keep letting white males in because they're so high in the population.
Yeah.
So that was why they were allowed in the military. But if you wanted to look at it, it's just, I think it was either just as high or maybe a little under. I don't remember my numbers. But I heard that and I was like, oh, that's really fascinating. I didn't know it was that prevalent.
Yeah, there's a reason for, do you know who Justicar is?
I feel like I've heard of him before. Somewhere, I don't remember watching his videos.
He's a great channel. You should go subscribe.
Justicar.
He did a video on that before. I just don't remember what it is.
Yeah, but male suicide is really, really bad. And it's also bad because whereas girls will just slit their wrist for attention, or cry, they'll do the cry for help. Yeah. Dudes are just like play for keeps, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up when you can do the make the comment that girls are so bad at suicide. Just based on that.
Oh no, protect him. I'm female. Don't attack him. We're having a conversation.
Let's see, brightness and contrast. Let's see if I can just do this right now.
Any new chat?
Nope, no new chat.
Well, I think everybody's going on the other thing. That's okay. It's kind of that time of the night.
Yeah, it's like when you're not a popular channel, they go elsewhere. So.
And they're gone.
I expect it.
It's also like notifications too, so they don't necessarily see it.
Yeah.
Is it more of, do you have like a schedule, or are you just kind of meh?
No, I just go on whenever I feel like it. I was going on at like 1:30 for a few days. But, yeah.
That's pretty. Can that be pretty slow, or what do you think?
It was okay for me. I got like maybe 5 to 15 people.
Oh, that's good. I remember to like this one. And not just because I got there. I try to remind people to like videos.
Yeah, I don't say like because I would feel like a hypocrite if I said that. Because I don't like people. No, I don't like having, that
bugs you. I get it. Some people don't do that.
When you hit like, it goes into the, a video list.
Oh.
So, and I don't know why people don't know that, but it goes to a video list, and I like that video list.
I just ignore it.
It's just that I like people having a actual list of videos that I think are really good rather than...
I'm busy doing other things with the other lists. I just leave that thing alone. I got stuff to do. I've got other lists. Like I've got like some like character, like the 2 characters that I have. I have like one playlist that's like things that make me think of this, and then one that's like some of it's motivations, but also like cultural stuff as well. So it's like I'm busy at that. I'm like I don't even pay attention to the other one. I just like it. And then it's like, if people want to check it out, that's fine. I don't Sure, it's in there. I don't give a crap. I do what I want.
Yeah, I have a was gonna do a whatchamacallit, a magical girl story, and you probably hate it because it is gritty.
Is it more Majoga kind of? Is that? I'm saying it wrong. What is it called?
I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, so I can't say. But it was about like there's basically the gods had like abandoned Earth, and so demons came and took it over. You guys, yeah. It's like, and
Gotcha.
so there's they've been reduced to living in like minor protected cities, by fallen archangels that didn't take the order to abandon Earth.
Okay.
And the magical girl comes in from their like the dwarves from like Norse mythology. They have forged like special weapons that have their own personalities, and they bring out the power of specific people, like 12 girls, which you slowly get introduced to over the course of the story. And they become like the new gods of Earth, because the gods of there isn't actual gods of Earth at that time. There's like the gods that we know of aren't actually the gods that arose from Earth. They're gods that came from other places.
Okay, so this is more of like forming its own kind of theistic system, basically, organically.
Yeah. Like the power is there, they just have to rise up. And it turns out that the gods were actually evil, and the demons are actually part of the same empire because they were trying to take over everything.
We're going Square Enix route.
Yeah. Exactly. So it was kind of cool. The first one started out with guns. The first girl were like guns and shit.
Dragon, there's only one god, and he's Judaic. And that's enough of that. Okay?
No, I got the one and only god. I'm drawing him. It's Batman. Coloring Batman.
Oh boy, as long as it's not Tim Cook or whatever. Who is it that's doing it recently? I can't. No, Tom King. That's who. He sounds like such a twit. At least from what I can tell. Oh yeah. Man.
I'm almost done.
But that's pretty interesting. Although that is an interesting idea. Like kind of that it's because they came from somewhere else and it's more of rise. I think I could understand that. That's kind of a interesting idea, at least, because it's more like, okay, you're building it up from the ground up, and I could see that and be like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Whether or not I'm interested, it's like, whatever. But definitely a better story than Zoe Quinn's thing. Much improved.
Yeah, I wrote like 2 chapters of it, and then I stopped. And I talked to someone who's a fan of like magical girls, and he yelled at me. He's like, "You're taking all the magic out of it."
Well, I mean, it's not like a terrible idea, but it's just like
It's like it doesn't flow with a magical girl. What are you doing?
That's why I haven't bought the book, but I like Martina Marcota's for that idea, because it's like it harkens back to it. And I think a lot of the times why magical girls are so good is because they never bring in the question of how strong a girl is, because it's just magic. She just does things. And you just accept it. You don't even think about it.
Well, obviously, because magic is
magic is pagan worship.
Yep.
Don't talk about it, okay?
Hey, how are you doing, by the way? How's your girlfriend?
She's getting ready to leave.
She's what?
She's getting ready to leave.
Oh, okay.
She works overnight. She's got to go to work.
Oh. Huh. Ouch. That's rough.
Yeah. Okay, she's a jet pilot.
Oh, okay.
I'm just joking. She's not a jet pilot.
But it's something overnight. That's pretty rough, though.
Yeah,
No, my question there is like, she's a jet pilot in the middle of the night.
of course.
Well, I mean, you can switch it off. And
How else are you supposed to catch UFOs?
oh,
I
jeez.
guess.
Gotta do it when they can't see you.
I think I'm done.
All right.
You're done coloring that already?
I think so.
See?
I think you turned it all black,
I
though.
turned it all. Well, like, here's the last checkup. Yeah, it stands out well.
Oh,
So
oh, it's really pretty, though.
something's off though. It needs to be blended. I need another layer. I don't know what color to go with.
Hang on, let me see if I can turn off the... I have, like, my night mode. Okay, it's turned
Because
off.
it's all cool colors,
Yeah.
so I need a...
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, but you've got your purples, which is all the black. So purple's got your pop, and so's the green.
Hey,
So when
you see that area above Batman's head?
Mm-hmm.
You make that lighter.
This right here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
just
kind of...
The entire area, like surrounding his head and inside the contour of his wings, dude, it's too solid.
Yeah.
Just
where? Here?
the interior of the bubble that is all green.
Yeah.
You need to switch that up, dude.
Or something that it's lighter
Okay.
to get it more of a bubble
And then,
like.
wait. Before you do that, I want you to do something.
What?
No.
I want you to make a layer above every other layer you have.
Okay. What for? Like...
Because we're gonna make Batman look like he's inside the bubble.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
You mean kind of like how you have like a shine over a bubble?
Kind of. Okay, so get your eclipse tool and get the circular. You know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you mean by eclipse tool.
The selection tool.
Selection. Oh.
Right click on the selection tool.
Oh,
and go to the
elliptical, not. Okay.
I'm sorry, elliptical.
Elliptical.
I was like,
I'm tired. Shut up. Okay. And select
I see you read
select the bubble.
a certain vampire
already-
werewolf.
Hold on. I've already got that, so it's like, where's the stupid thing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. I think someone said, are you still talking about the good stuff in the chat?
Geek stuff. That was Jim.
Oh,
That was me.
Yeah.
I said loser
okay.
geek stuff.
Yeah, we're pretty.
Okay, get your gradient tool.
Okay. That one.
Okay.
Lagging.
You're fine, dude. I dropped the green that you have on your screen already, and then on your background, make it a little bit lighter. No, it's got to be over everything.
Yeah.
That layer. Okay.
That's a layer that I use for afterwards.
Okay.
It's not actually on or whatever. So we'll do this.
Yeah. Drag it in through there. Oh, sorry, guys. Why do you have it on grayscale?
Oh yeah, stupid me. Hold on, I have to figure out how to switch this up. Property switch.
What, on your gradient tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Okay,
supposed
top
to be
left
from
of
the
your
center.
screen. It's on the top left of your screen. You see that little gradient up there? It's black and gray. Top left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do the drop down and then choose your foreground and back. Oh my gosh, it's not there.
Yeah, I deleted all that stuff. Stupid.
What?
But I can add it in. Don't worry.
What? What is wrong with you, Tyrone?
Yeah, it's not hard.
Look at all these steps. So many steps.
That one. Okay, that should work. Is it still on there? Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Now, take your soft brush.
Okay.
Okay, do a white. And then from center bubble, you know, you want to make your brush a little bit smaller because we're just gonna put a little glare on the top left side of this bubble. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you're using a mouse. This might be very difficult for you.
That's why it's gonna.
Wait, you've been drawing with a mouse for this entire time?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's been coloring with this mouse.
Oh my goodness. You are like
Crazy.
amazing, yet it's totally insane.
What are you
Well,
trying to put like a glare on the top?
Top left. You just want to kind of hit the rim of the bubble there. Don't contact the rim, but just a little distance off the rim of the bubble from.
I mean, like
probably.
this?
Yeah, there you go. Just highlight it just a tad bit and keep going in there until it's a little bit white. Just to give it some kind of three dimension.
oh,
Okay,
yeah.
now go to your layer settings
Okay.
and go to linear light.
Linear light, linear light.
Oh,
Okay, now
that's
drop
really
down
cool.
and you can also use a hard light mix if you don't like that one.
Oh, that is really cool.
Oh, 50% will do.
Okay, try your hard light mix and see if it will kind of blend in those lines a little bit more. No, okay, so it is linear light that will do what you need it to do. And now go to edit.
Oh, wait. Put on screen. Edit for. Okay, edit. Yeah.
Go to edit. Go to. Oh geez, I forgot Photoshop.
Yeah, it's CS6.
CS6. Okay, so go to image.
Image.
There you go. Adjustments.
And.
Go to hue saturation.
Okay.
Have you ever used this?
Yeah.
Yeah, use the slider and see if you can find something that doesn't exactly match the green that you have coming out of the guy's hand. Just to offset it just a tad bit.
Well, it's actually a bit brighter right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Well, that's the only trick I got to show you. So
That's cool.
it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to keep it that way. And if you really want to see what you can do with it, use the plastic wrap filter on it because it will give it a shine. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've never used it before. I think I have it on here.
Go to filter, artistic, or is it?
No, it's different on plastic wrap. Distort probably no.
Oh, stylize. That's where it's going to be.
No, it's not here.
It's up under distort. I saw stylized, I think.
You're looking for plastic wrap or.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
You
don't
should
have any extra stuff on here because it's a pirate.
click on filter gallery, the third one from the top, and you'll find it there. Yeah.
Oh, not sure I want to do that.
Oh, if you're not using a good computer,
Yeah.
you feel like overheating your computer right now.
Well, no, it might connect to. I think that connects online.
Oh no, that's the filter gallery for your for the software.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
There
And
it is.
then on the right side, it should be there.
Yeah, it's right there.
You got okay, yeah. And then you just hit OK, and if you don't like it, then just hit undo.
No,
That's
I
pretty
don't like
cool. No.
it. I don't like it. Because it has that bright spot and it's too plasticky right there.
That's why they call it plastic wrap.
I kind of like this one because it looks like the Green Lantern. Are you concerned that it's not enough blue is showing through or it's too bright?
No, that's fine. It shows.
It's pretty cool. He looks so miffed. Like,
Go to your layer settings and then go down to hue.
Wait, what?
Go down to hue. So it's like at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on that one. No, never mind. Okay.
Soft light. It was soft light, right? No, it was linear light.
It was linear light, and linear light will do the overlay color.
No, see, that's why I do this. You do this at the end, so you get the color, and you can see whether it pops out or not, like in the.
Oh, is that with grace?
Yeah.
Hey,
that's what you do with grayscale, then.
Yeah, and then you can also change this to like any other color.
Oh, cool. So you could use that if you.
So like if I want, it's used for unifying the image overall. So it just a slight reddish tint. You turn it down, and it gives it a little bit more unified look.
But I was thinking it could be cool if you colored characters in regular color and then switch it to black and white if you do a black and white comic.
Yeah, you can do that too, but it's a little bit of work to do that, and then just like, nah, I think I'll take all the colors out.
Well, it's more like if you. My idea, what I was thinking is that if you had like a color version and then you had a black and white. If you want just one thing, and then okay, this shade is this character's hair, this shade is what it normally looks like, a blue or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
you're right. That sounds like extra work.
You can do where is it? Where's the stupid thing? Gradient map. If you've never seen this, how this works.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
I mean.
No, I'll show you in just a second. But edit, fill, and I can, wait, no, that's the reverse of what I want. It's cutting it all out.
Ooh.
You can come in here and you can select the, how it all works. Where's the... And then you can do... Let's see if I can remember how this works. There's a way to randomize this. New? Okay. No, that didn't work.
It's surprisingly a nice monochromatic, though.
What was that?
It's a nice monochromatic, was what I said. Like, with the light tan and purples and blues. Oh, that one, it looks kind of all blurred together.
Yeah, you can do like this really crazy thing. I can get it right, but I'm not seeing the things. But you can set like the different shades to whatever using this. So
it looks terrible. Get a real job.
Now this is like kind of rough on the. This is rough.
Yeah, there's a way to do it, but I can't remember how to do it.
My rabbit could color that better than you did that. Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Math. Yeah, I can't remember the damn thing. But...
It's 10 o'clock at night. I've been up for 2 days.
What are you doing here for 2 days?
Been trying to catch up on work.
Yeah, doesn't like it.
Alright.
Now to select the unifying color, if I need one. I don't know if I even need one.
Because it's a nice, you have the purples, you have the blacks, and the green. That's a pretty nice color combination, actually. Is it like in the galaxy, or is it like in a regular atmosphere?
I have no idea. I just assumed that's that's the stars in a nebula. So.
That's where they're at?
That's what I assumed. Like there's some sort of nebula.
Yeah, there's not a lot of stars in there, but
People are watching this stream right now. Nobody's watching it. You know why?
I'm horrible.
Because you are all horrible.
Because I supported Doug.
Uh-oh. Dang it, Doug. Oh, gosh. I was on, like, a chat, and I was explaining, like, a comic to somebody, and Doug had to, like, close his stream down, and he ends up reading my half-pitch to somebody. I'm like, no, not in front of everyone! No! So I'm kind of, like, oh, no. I'm like, no, don't read it. That was meant just for us with our category.
Wait, I streamed 2 days ago?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What did I stream? Oh, it's waiting. People are still waiting for this. Okay. That's good. I must have
Is this your channel? I don't remember what your channel was called.
My channel?
Mm-hmm.
My channel is called Joseph White.
Okay.
And desktop audio needs to be on.
No, it's funny because Doug, I was on his channel like a few times on his thing, and then he created a DM group, and someone apparently blocked me, or something happened with that where he couldn't add me to the group. At least I think that's what happened. And so, like, I haven't talked to him since then. But I talked to him the other day. I was like, now that I have a project, you mind letting me get on? It's like, oh, you have a project, sure. And then he pulls this stuff. Like, damn it! Like, what are you trying to make?
This whole, Indicron thing.
Yeah, it's like, why are you making me get hated by doing this?
Right.
Wait, what?
Because if I go on his channel, then I'm associating myself with him more, and there's a chance that people will be like, well, "No, you're allying with Doug," and it's like, I don't care.
I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, this is just
Yeah, but it's still the thing. It's like, dude, like there's already.
Wait, I didn't hear about this Indicron business. What?
You don't know about John Luke and all like that? And how he's out of Indicron, Edwin retook over. You don't know anything about it?
Nah, not really. Is it kind of more Atomic Skate Growing Pains kind of thing?
Well, what happened was, basically, a whole bunch of garbage. Edwin took back over Indicron, and they're expanding it. Well, sort of expanding it. But there's drama behind that, but don't really care about it.
Yeah, that's part of it, I suppose. That's like, it's the internet, inevitably drama is going to be there.
Yeah, Indicron is pretty much dead now. I don't think people think it's going to be dead, but it's going to die now.
You think? I think it's, okay, so from what I've seen, there's like 400 sites popping up now.
I know of, well, there's Indicron.
War Campaign's got their own site, yeah. Indicron's got their own site, Edwin is starting his own site for, what's it say? It's called Indie...
It's Indie Focus, but they're not closing down Indicron. So,
yeah, I know, but like the thing is that it's factioning off, which is it's a sign of how Comicsgate is doing, which is not a good thing, okay? It's the 12 tribes of Israel all over again. Or happening, the Southern Kingdoms could break up. You can send as many prophets as you want. They're not going to repent, it's just...
Oh my gosh. Well, it's just like, trying to tell people what to do is never a good idea. And that's the darn problem, is we don't have a hive mind.
No, the problem is that anybody who tries to step up and take authority, everyone has a problem with that. And that's what Luke and Dr. Wright and Pixel Trader tried doing.
Is it more of like, maybe to try to step up, the problem is like you haven't earned that authority yet?
No, you can't earn that. You can't earn that authority. That position does not exist in Comicsgate.
Mm.
It does. You can't claim that position, and everyone who's tried claiming that position always gets knocked down.
Well, no,
kind of like Vox.
The position exists. It's just we're not allowed to say that it exists.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say that Ethan's the leader of Comicsgate.
And that's part of the problem, is that he's the leader, but he doesn't act like the leader, so...
He kind of just goes... He's kind of a living being. He just does whatever he wants, kind of a thing.
Well, if he assumes leadership, he assumes responsibility for people's actions.
Yeah.
True. I mean, well, what have we... Like, I haven't paid that close attention. Like, have we done anything really wrong, or no?
Well, even if you don't do anything wrong, there's a matter of... There's other things that you have to assume, like...
liability.
For like, if you're going to say that you're the leader of Comicsgate, then you become sort of responsible for promoting things. For example.
Right,
he keeps
right.
himself
Well, and it's
out
like,
of,
he's so freaking busy with his own freaking comics. Like, oh, jeez.
Well, it's like, if a white nationalist decided to join Comicsgate and start doing a lot of sketchy stuff, everyone would complain to Ethan, and Ethan would have to step in and denounce him and take care of it. When Comicsgate, without a leader, is just an individual, like an individual movement. You know, everyone's their own.
Mm-hmm. So, in other words, it's the strengths and weaknesses of kind of that sort of thing. It's hard because it's like you don't want this volunteerism kind of thing. It's hard.
And so the Indicron thing is that Jean-Luc announced that he wants to screen people to make sure that they're... He wanted to give everyone a purity test to go on Indicron.
Which is fine. It's just, how do you do that?
It's fine. It's his own site. But what happened was they ended up kicking someone off who was Comicsgate, and they had someone as an editor who wasn't Comicsgate on their book.
No,
that's actually not true. Crypto Comics is technically Comicsgate, but people don't like him. So.
Okay, so they had someone who was exiled from Comicsgate.
Yeah.
Okay, so they had an editor who was exiled from Comicsgate. And
which, can't happen either, so...
Which isn't supposed to be able to happen, but it happened anyways.
Who did he piss off?
Well, no, he's said that he would dox people, use information, and he would use it to dox someone that he'd get from creator. So there's a reason why people don't like him, and there's a reason you shouldn't associate with him in that.
That's a good reason. Right, but as far as my understanding, this guy who was doing this book didn't know the background on this other guy who was exiled, and so Indicron kicked him off, and it started a hellstorm.
Oh, always.
And it's under the presumption that everyone knows about this situation, because everything that War Campaign does, everyone knows about.
I'm trying to catch up.
Oh, it's Peace from the War Campaign. I gotcha.
Well, Crypto Comics doesn't had a back and forth thing with Pando.
Well, Crypto Comics, War Campaign's kind of the mouthy ones, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Are they they're kind of S-Lords, right?
Yeah.
I haven't really watched his stuff very much, to be honest.
They're not bad guys. They're not great guys. I mean, they're not my type of
people. They're just there.
But I don't. Yeah, they're kind of there. They're pretty. They're okay. I mean, they're just not people that I really care about that much. I mean, my
corner of Comicsgate that I pay attention to tends to be more like Professor Geek, Doug, or people that are actually kind of getting stuff done kind of thing. I don't really pay attention to a lot of the drama as much. Yes.
If you got into being a full-time creator for Comicsgate, it's getting to the point where you gotta watch where you step. Because if you're affiliating with the wrong people, then you're gonna get some points docked off.
That's even like I think Draken made a good point. He talked about how he got kicked off of a thing. What was it? It was a Discord from a gal who, because we were just a part of Comicsgate. So I think this is kind of, if you think about it too hard, it's a little weird. You just kind of be like, I do what I want. Screw you. And if you try to control me, screw you too.
Yeah, I don't see how it's even possible to, say that someone is or isn't Comicsgate when you really get down to it. It's like
that's like a I Am Sparta type deal.
Yeah.
You know? And
Sparta?
yeah, I Am Sparta.
Spartacus.
Oh, Spartacus. Not to be confused with Bathroom Booker.
The who?
Oh, Cory Booker.
Oh, that idiot.
He got well. I was calling him Bathroom Booker because apparently a gay gentleman accused him of trying to receive certain acts from the bathroom.
Oh.
I know what I gotta do still. I just remembered.
And like I said, like Draken says, don't that's just allegations until there's actual proof. But that's funny. Sorry, that's awful. Anyway.
It happens.
Well, here's the thing. You just gotta be who you are. I mean, there's obviously some things, like obviously who you engage with creatively. It is good to kind of see through, and there is some people who are going to latch on, just, be hangers on and that sort of thing. And you do need to be aware and kind of awake, but you don't want to necessarily throw the ball necessarily either, if you can help it.
Well, are we still talking about Booker or Cooper?
No, I was back to Comicsgate again.
Oh, okay.
I got silly. Okay, I hope I don't get you in trouble.
I'm already in trouble with people in some way, probably.
Yeah, Draken doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. He's always in trouble. Always in trouble.
How about you, Joseph? Do you get in trouble a lot?
Nope.
Never?
I'm not a controversial.
You didn't do nothing?
The only person I get in trouble with is Dragon. But that's because I scream at him violently when we get into arguments. I've never used the F word so many times in my entire life.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Anything I'm good at, it's pissing people off.
It is. Gosh, it's like fighting with an ex-girlfriend.
Next goal. Wow.
I pray for a lot of people, but for Dragon I pray twice as much.
I hate doing screening over black.
Wait, what are you doing?
When you screen over black, use the screen
Yeah.
layer mode screen.
What are you trying to do?
And it just pops it up. It just adds a little extra glow.
Are you trying to define more leg muscles?
No, just creating a glow for his.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Green Lantern. He has a glow. He glows.
Wait, why are you screening a black layer?
No, when you screen it, when you screen over on it, it looks a little bit messy.
Right, but why is your layer filled with black?
Oh, just how I learned to do it. It doesn't need it to be there, but
Wait, so you filled it? This is how I used to do rain effects, but or the lens flare. You know, you fill it in black and then you screen it. But what are you doing with your brush on a black layer? What are you doing right now? You got normal.
It's
Got.
basically an erase. It's erasing.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the screen layer is always fucking weird.
No, you're just doing something that's taking too many steps. There's easier ways to do that, but you're not.
Workflow.
Yeah. Now I think I'm done.
Think you're done? You're not done yet. You gotta put lightning behind them.
Why lightning?
Why not?
You're in space.
They're in the sky. And there needs to be lightning.
All I have to say is fuck lightning. I still haven't figured out how to do that well. Well.
What, lightning?
Yeah,
I thought they were in a nebula.
I did the whole Shazam picture and the Captain Marvel pictures, and they both use large amounts of lightning, and I'm like, okay, a line and white.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Make a layer on top of every other layer.
I don't wanna.
Make a layer on top of every other layer.
Uh-oh. Didn't see the fight.
My
Okay.
computer's gonna die.
Double click on that layer.
Remember, save.
Okay. Now go to outside glow.
Outer glow.
Okay. Click on it. There you go. Change that little square color white box there. Change it to like either a very light blue or very light yellow or green, whichever one you want.
Let's go with a very light yellow.
Okay. Now click OK.
Okay.
Now go to the stroke.
There. Yeah.
Okay. Now put it up to 3
Yeah.
and change the color to white.
Okay.
Okay. Hit OK.
Position outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Change the layer to linear light.
Linear light. Okay. Linear.
Now draw over, like just draw with your mouse real quick. Is that, wait, what resolution are you at?
This is at 72. This.
Dude. Oh, that's because you don't have a, never mind. You can't do it unless you have a drawing pad because you're not touch sensitive. This is horrible. It's beautiful.
It's spelled wrong.
You can't do it unless
I can't spell, so you're in like the other reason I have issues. It's not bad, really. It isn't.
No, yeah, that pressure sensitive thing is a
it's
killer.
critical to
Yeah.
be a good to be a good colorist nowadays, man. You really got to get a hold of a pad.
But man, I mean, with a pad, you'd probably do even better.
Yeah.
Probably. Hopefully.
Yeah, if you can't color with one of those pads, dude, then you need to get out of the game. Okay. You get out of the game. You need to go home. You go big or you go home. You can't go big, so you go home. Okay.
Yeah, this is like an extremely small picture, even for like what I usually
Yeah,
do.
It looks like a thumbnail that is like a high res somewhere.
It's,
It looks pretty cool,
547.
though.
It's 547 by 695, so that's kind of small.
Pixels?
Yeah.
Jeez. Welcome
It
to
is small but fierce.
1993.
Yeah, and I realized that there's a way to get past Twitter reducing everything to 72 pixels, 72 DPI. And you just go in and you shift it to 72 DPI beforehand, without the, you turn off the, this stuff.
Does
And then you can
Twitter
just-
have like a image, whatever?
Yeah, it reduces everything to 72 dpi. but you can turn off the resampling, and then you can just change the DPI, and then it'll just accept whatever your pixel number is. So.
Twitter sucks. In a
On
browser,
so many levels.
phone.
Hence why I'm not on there.
No, it's just the performance of Twitter. It's like, it's, I don't know what it is about that.
Performance. This is the way it gets done. It's just like, ew.
He also
Ew. Oh.
Guys, I'm going to call it quits in a sec.
So am I.
Good.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you. And you go.
All right.
Good night.
All right, good night. I'll have to find your channel and subscribe as well.
Yeah. You can subscribe to my channel.
somehow it switched to be right back. So I don't know what was on screen the entire time.
It was just something else. All right, night, everyone.
All right,
Good
good night,
night.
people.